Hey, how's it going, everybody? Glad to be back. We are live. We are ready to play some D&D. How are you guys doing tonight?
Woo, I'm
Good.
great, buddy.
Doing well.
Hi, Twitch.
We are all nice and recovered after that super emotional episode last week.
So crying about it.
Yeah, it was fun. I had fun with it. And yes, we are in the end game here. This is officially the final chapter. It could be the final session depending on how things go. We will see. But first, I've got a recap for you guys. A good one. And you know what? Sometimes, often when we do recaps, we just say, hey, this is what happened in the last episode. Well, this one's a little bit different. You know how when you watch a series and it'll say previously on, and it'll give you little clips from maybe the entire season that are pertinent to this upcoming episode? Well, that's what we got for you today.
Oh, pay attention. It's important.
Previously,
Someone did some prep work.
I did.
Previously on Dragon Ball Z.
it's
right.
about time.
Yes,
I mean,
previously
the
on
game's
Waterdeep
paused.
Dragon Heist. No. All right,
Z.
here's a recap for you guys. You guys ready?
Yes.
Let's see.
Almost.
Oh, hold on. Let me drink up. I see the Lahar that
Oh, yeah.
you posted in chat.
Lahar. Ooh, 37.
Mm. Oh, let's do a roll. Rolls are
That
fun.
says Lamar.
Yeah, that's
Lamar.
Oh, dude, I love that guy. My
These are the
autocorrect
nerds, right?
is all
Ooh, a
reset.
10, a 95. Dude, these are some fun rolls. Okay. Here we are.
Okay.
Here we go. We're live. We're ready. Recap. The Stone of Galore was taken from the remains of Dalakar, Jenny's brother, in the chaos following the fireball explosion in Trollskull Alley, an explosion caused by a Nimblewright using a necklace of fireballs. By the way, who has that necklace of fireballs? Do you guys remember? Someone picked it up, right?
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
there's 2 flamages left.
I think Drac had it.
Somebody found it. Anyway, sorry.
I
Didn't mean
think
to
it was
interrupt.
remixed actually.
Somebody found a necklace of fireballs. Either way. Surviving the blast was Erstal Floxen, a lieutenant loyal to the evil Zentrum faction under Manchun. Badly injured, Erstal limped back to Lady Yala Growlhund, furious at her interference, namely sending the construct that compromised his mission. Cold and calculating, Lady Growlhund took advantage of his condition and claimed the stone for herself. She handed it off to the very Nimblewright she had originally deployed, which promptly fled the estate. When questioned, Lady Growlhund claimed she had sent the stone to the Castellaners. While traveling in an alley in the City of the Dead, the party stumbled upon the rogue Nimblewright, hidden beneath a pile of garbage. In its bag was a map marked with a red X over a mausoleum with the name Castellanter scrawled beside it. Inside the mausoleum, the party found 3 cultists, 2 already dead, 1 barely clinging to life. They stabilized the survivor, a woman named Vale Lerval, who told them about a hideout in a converted windmill where 2 cult fanatics were holed up. Seeking vengeance against her own former allies, Vale withheld the names of her cult's leaders, believing they were not the ones to blame. The party stormed the windmill and confronted the fanatics. As they fell, the cultists desperately handed the stone to 3 spine devils who soared away across the rooftops. The chase led to an alley where the devils delivered the stone to a familiar face, an elderly tiefling man seated in a coach. Wilfert Crowell, valet to Lord Castellaner. The party acted swiftly, blasting the carriage and engaging in a fierce battle against imps, a bearded devil, and the remaining spined devils. Willifort attempted to flee on foot with the stone. Pursued through the streets, Binks in bear form, Ansi on horseback, Willifort nearly escaped. But then in a twist of fate, one party member witnessed a gang of street urchins deftly pickpocket the stone from him before he disappeared into the crowd in a new guise. The urchins vanished into the sewers, and the group followed, battling a mimic before finally reclaiming the stone. As they emerged, they were promptly arrested by the City Watch for causing a disturbance. While imprisoned, the party received a visit from the supposed head of the City Watch, but something was off. And after the false official murdered a guard, the group realized the truth. Willifort Crowell was a doppelganger. He was slain when the real guards arrived. Despite being nearly sentenced for murder, the party was spared when Vajra Soffer, the Blackstaff, intervened on their behalf. Later, Drac attuned to the stone, revealing the location of an ancient mage's tower and the 3 keys required to access the vault. The group gathered the keys, faced off against the elusive Black Viper and her minions, and finally breached the vault's defenses. As they prepared to leave the vault, they were ambushed by 3 cultists, 2 cult fanatics, and another doppelganger, members of the cult of Asmodeus, still intent on obtaining the stone and the treasure within. And that was the recap for the campaign.
Sweet, dude.
And you guys, after a long night of drinking and reminiscing about your friend and enjoying your new friend who's also your old friend but still new but not new, but you know, all of that. You guys wake up. It's a new morning. I should unpause the game here. You guys wake up to the sound of someone beating on your door early in the morning.
Piss off, we're closed.
Phrasing.
I'm sleeping under the bar. Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Someone's still knocking on the door.
Oh, that was your knocking.
Oh, could you hear
I
that?
did not hear that. No, not really.
No,
It didn't
okay.
make any noise. I was like, what just happened? Everybody just stopped talking.
Does that make the sound?
Silent, you're awake, right? You're the guy that gets to the door sometimes.
Fine, I'll answer it.
Use
I
that
go
big
to
fist of
answer the
yours.
door. I go to answer the door of this store.
All right. And in walks Vajra, the Blackstaff.
Oh. Hello.
I'm sorry for disturbing you so early. I need to talk to you guys. Oh, let me move some of these patrons out of here. There's no patrons yet. No
Get out of
patrons,
our bar.
no Bonnie. But yeah, all of you guys are coming downstairs. So she's gonna walk over here, and I'm assuming everyone eventually comes downstairs.
Yeah.
Sounds like it. Yep.
We have
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey.
I apologize if you hear Frozen playing in the background, but my daughter needs something to go to. She's getting ready for bed, and I got 20 minutes of Frozen, and then it's bedtime.
Well, I don't hear it,
Sweet.
and
But
Yeah, we're good.
if I did, I would just let it go.
the baby's already asleep, so we're halfway there, ladies and
Nice.
gentlemen.
We're halfway there.
That's
Why
half
did
the
it-
battle.
Yeah, living on a prayer. You're right. That's exactly it.
Apropos.
Welcome to parenthood. Living on a prayer.
All
Why
right,
does my
so
picture change?
the game has just started.
Is the game afoot?
Yes, the game's afoot. It's the morning. You guys just woke up because there was loud knocking on the door. Silent opened the door. It is Vajra, the
Is
Blackstaff.
the door ajar?
I think they closed it behind him, but I think it's just a closed door at this point.
It self-closes.
It's one of those.
It's self jars.
Quiet close. Nice.
So
A
she's-
ghost did it.
So Vajra enters, and
It was
she
the
says-
floating beer hand. Floating beer hand closes the doors as well.
She's like, I need to speak with you all. Can you call a meeting, gather around, whatever you need to do?
Yes.
Okay. Just waiting
I'm
for
gonna
everyone.
ring this triangle bell really loud and scream breakfast at the top of my voice.
How about I just
Freddy
put the
snaps his
bagpipes?
fingers.
Freddy's like, oh, I'll go get some coffee, and Freddy goes and makes some coffee real quick and comes and brings it out like a minute later, like, oh, here's coffee for everybody, and he starts passing it out. Vajra, and she's like, oh, thanks. Okay. And she seems kind of out of breath, like, like she rushed here or something.
And can't you teleport? What's up?
I did. It's a long story.
I sniff her. Were you being chased?
No, I
Smell funny.
No, like I said, it's a long story. Let me just start from the top because okay, so uh, after I left you guys yesterday, I went to the vault with the keys that Freddie had given me. I opened the vault door. I met with Arnox, and I opened a portal to um, the to the castle to the Lady Silverhand. She came through, and they met each other, and then everything was good, and I moved the gold over, into this chamber. It's our own vault that we have. It's in the castle, and anyways, it's only accessible to us. It just seemed like a safe place to put it temporarily.
Where exactly is this vault? I pull out a piece of paper.
Asking for a friend.
It's in basically it is the vault of the Lord of Waterdeep. Like they have there's a name for the castle. I can't remember. I can't think of the name right now.
Lantern?
No, there's a
Waterdeep
name.
Castle.
Yeah, it's a Waterdeep Castle. There's a name for it, but I can't remember what it is. Basically, and it has a
I'm
vault
sure
basically.
Drax player would know.
Probably. Either way,
All right, I
we're just
draw
gonna
out a
call it
castle and
Waterdeep.
put an X
We're just gonna
in the
call it
left
Waterdeep Castle,
turret.
and that'll work for now. So yes, in the in Waterdeep Castle where Lady Silverhand resides, we opened a portal there, and transferred the money over, and we actually provided Arnox with some extra gems, and he's going to stay there, and we'll make sure to check on him. Uh, you know, Here and there,
Wait, he went.
everything was fine. And then I closed the portal, and then I thanked Arnox, and I left. And upon leaving, I ran into a group of cultists. They attacked me. They, uh, two of them didn't stand a chance. The third one, I was able to capture, and I brought him in and I interrogated him. Um,
Oh, do tell.
so
Hey,
who do we get here?
Hello.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Drac.
Hey.
Hey, Drac, what's the name
Ho-ho.
of the Waterdeep castle that Lady Silverhand lives in?
Oh,
I
wasn't
couldn't.
that one? Ah, God,
I can't
I
think of it.
just know. I just know she's in like the higher palace of it. Let me double check though.
Yeah, I
So
just called it
Waterdeep
Waterdeep
Castle
Castle.
it is.
Yeah, I'm like there's
Waterdeep
a
Castle probably is it actually, unironically. Like Castle Waterdeep. I think
Castle
Castle
Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Waterdeep sounds
Castle
probably
Waterdeep.
correct.
Yeah, okay, that's probably right. Okay,
We
whatever.
just did the
So I
Yoda
was close
version.
enough. Yes, Castle Waterdeep. Okay, sorry.
Oh. Let me open it up here. The
The
Palace of Waterdeep, which is not to be confused with Castle Waterdeep, or Waterdeep Castle as it is known in other regions. So it's quite literally all of them.
That's funny.
Nice.
Don't forget about Deepwater Castle. That's a totally different castle.
So yeah. So yeah, I'll just catch you guys up real quick because you guys just joined. I did a little recap beforehand that kind of encompassed the entire campaign. I hit all the major
Oh.
points regarding mostly the cultists and how they've applied to the story. And then so far within this session, it's a new morning. Everyone got a long rest, and Vajra has come to the door, kind of out of breath, like she's been busy or she's been doing something, and so she's basically explaining that she transferred the gold out from the vault uh, to the Castle Waterdeep vault, and then the Open Lord met with Arnox and everything's friendly, and she brought him some gems and all that's good. Okay, so that's you guys are all cut up. So sorry. So like I was saying, the the gold was transferred, and I left the vault, and on the way out, I ran into some cultists, 2 of which I dispatched relatively easily. The 3rd of which I brought in for questioning.
Sorry, I may have been half paying attention when I missed that. So the cultists, are they the same ones we encountered when we first entered the vault?
When you first exited the vault. When you
I
went
thought
to
we saw-
exit.
Oh, okay, my bad. You're right. I thought it was when we first went in. But yeah, the same
Yeah.
cultists, right?
The ones that you first went in were all part of like the what is it, the
guard.
Yeah,
or
they were the
whatever.
guard for the Black Viper
Okay.
lady.
Thank you.
They were not cultists; they were just guards or whatever. Anyway, but yeah, you guys did run into these cultists, the cult of Asmodeus, multiple times, and so she's basically just saying she ran into the same cultists. And so yes, she says, and one of them I was able to take back and question. So he was not, he wasn't giving up information. I had to use my magic. That's partially why I'm so tired. I used every spell I could to try to get as much information I could out of this. But all I could get out of him was that he has some sort of close ties to Lord Castellanter, that they are desperate for gold, and that they have something big planned for Founders Day. Now, after I learned this, by the way, I'm not sure if you know who the Castellaners are, but they are a wealthy family. They're a family of bankers and moneylenders. Lord Castellanter's father, I believe, was a masked lord several years ago, and he was also a hero of the North. His son, however, the current lord of family Castellanter, I mean, obviously he's his own man. The family. So the family had been on the verge of financial ruin several years ago.
Question for you: would I know of them since I was formerly the captain of like a house?
They are a really big house. Why don't you give me a history roll? In fact, everyone can give me a history roll. And anything above an 8 knows.
Ooh, a 10 should do it then.
Yeah, anything above an 8 has heard this name before. Anything a 10 or more knows that they're like a wealthy house. Anything above a 16 knows that they are maybe one of the most powerful families in all of the city.
I've lived in a pigsty for 4 years.
Ansi Ansi's never heard of him.
Will you roll for me, please?
Oh, sorry.
Where's my number?
Where are you? There you are. All right, we're going to do history. And Binks with a... Oh, nice.
Hang on,
19.
Zoe wants to say hi.
Okay.
Hi, Uncle Fufu.
Hi, Zozo.
Hey, Zoe.
Hello, Zozo.
Hi.
Hi, Squishy.
Have fun, everyone.
Hi, Squishy.
Hi, Squishy.
Squishy and poo poo are like our favorite things to say. It's like,
Oh,
hey,
nice.
SpongeBob's poo poo squishy. I'm like, what?
Ew.
I don't know.
He is squishy.
Yeah.
That's
But yeah,
hilarious.
I mean, he is a sponge. So
That's right.
Okay, sorry.
Awesome.
Where was I?
sorry to sidetrack. She just had to say hi.
That's
That's
great.
all right.
So, yes, the Castellaners, they're... Several years they'd been on the verge of financial ruin. However, a few years back, they had a miraculous comeback and are now believed to be one of the wealthiest families in Waterdeep. The turnaround seemed to coincide with the disappearance of their eldest son and heir apparent. Their business thrived. In over the last 3 years, their business has thrived, while all their competition has suffered. Now,
They sacrificed him. I'm just kidding.
No.
I was thinking that.
did you say that?
I was thinking that, like in the sending stone.
Okay. Did anyone else want to respond to that when he?
No,
when he
I
says
said it
out
in the
loud?
sending stone.
Yeah. Does anyone want to either respond out loud or in the sending stone or anything?
Why would that make your business better? I don't understand. OZ.
It seems kind of weird that it would just happen that way. And I've heard tales of people sacrificing people from their bloodline to gain powers and stuff, so it wouldn't surprise me. I don't know if it works. I just heard things.
We'll keep
So
it on
I-
the list.
I can't answer that. All I know is
Oh no,
it
that
just-
wasn't. I was saying that in the sending stone. So that
Oh, yeah,
was,
yeah.
She
Yeah.
can hear through the sending stones, though. She's the one who gave them to us.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about that. My bad. Okay, that's on me. My bad.
We tried tricking her last week and it did not work.
That's right. Maybe she
That's
took
awesome.
it out.
Yeah, right. She's got like 5 sending stones in one ear. All these people I'm keeping track of.
Right?
Yeah.
Those are why
No,
you got
they're
so
in
many
some
rocks
other
in your ear.
crevice.
she's like looks. She sees you guys like talking to each other in your heads, but she can't hear. She's like, oh, I forgot to put my sending stone in. Shit. She's like, what are you guys thinking? Did you guys have any ideas or any other information?
Well,
Sorry,
I feel
yeah,
like
we were,
I feel like an ass now because I was trying to hide it from her talking about that. But yeah, so my bad.
Well, did you have some insight on the situation, or are you, Sir Ansi?
Just speculation. That's a word, right?
I mean, there were 3 cultists inside of the Castlantern Mausoleum.
Do they have
Okay.
any affiliation with that cult, or like?
Well, yes, they were the cult of Asmodeus.
I mean,
I
As
thought
far
they had
as-
ties with Zentarium. I can't quite remember.
no. I'm not aware. I'm not aware of the Castellaners having ties to the Zentrum. I do know that the Growlhuns have a connection to the Castellaners, and they, I think, for a brief period of time, were working with the Zentrum, but that soured around the time of the Fireball.
Oh.
Yeah, the fireball.
We
I
know
vaguely
that was
remember.
them.
I vaguely remember it.
So
Dark remembers.
anyway, so like I said, the cultists, basically all we could get out of him is that they have something big planned for Founders Day, and Founders Day is tomorrow. Now, after I was done interrogating this guy, I went back to Castle Waterdeep to talk to Lady Silverhand, and she had been affected by some sort of spell. She'd been charmed, and the gold was gone.
Wait, what?
So the gold that we moved was gone.
So literally, the gold that we just fought our fucking asses off for is gone, and you lost it. Oh my god.
Basically.
Good job, ma'am. Because you're my leader, right?
Listen, we're in this together.
Shit, now you're gonna blame it on me.
It's not your fault, Nancy. It might be my fault. I don't know. Either way, I have a lot going on right now. I have my own fires to put out. But I need your guys' help investigating this. And it needs to happen right now. Because I don't know what they have planned for tomorrow. But it can't be good.
Do you still have the cultist?
The cultist? Yeah, he's in jail, but he's, like I said, I used all of my I used all of my magical abilities to pry that little bit of information from him, which is why I'm out of breath because I'm out of spell slots.
So
it
what
seems
you're
we
saying
should
is
check
he
out the
still has all
Gaslighter.
his fingers.
I'm sorry, what was that, Nancy?
What you're saying is he still has all his fingers.
Yeah, he still has all his fingers. He's very loyal. I believe he had some sort of suicide pill that he tried to consume, but luckily I was able to wrestle it from him. So he is not afraid of pain or death. I'm not sure these devil cultists are. I guess they're not afraid of pain or injury.
What about
Not
their
that I
family?
not that I attempted to torture him or anything. I used my magic to get the information, obviously, but but my point is
Does
I
he have
don't
a
think
wife, a child, anything like that?
not that I was able to determine. No,
Oh, smart. You can always use
But-
that as leverage too.
but basically I spent all night. I spent all night trying to get this information out of him, and I'm giving it to you. So I don't think there's anything else that can be gotten from him. I need you guys to go there in person, find out what's going on, and I'm not even worried about the gold. If you can get the gold back for the city, great. But I'm more concerned what their plans are for it. It seems like they have some plan that. I mean, he basically. The one thing I can get out of him is that it's big. That it's something big. And I
Well,
guess
what day
it's-
is Founders Day from here? I mean,
It's
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Like a
It's
fortnight?
tomorrow.
are you fucking kidding me? Tomorrow?
No, it's tomorrow. And so I
Yeah.
need you guys to
How are
go
we gonna
investigate
find
this
out?
today.
Okay. I just don't know
Alright,
how we're
alright.
going to be able to find out, do anything in time, but we can do our best.
Well, I don't know if
Start
I
with
can.
some
Where are
cold
we
juice.
going?
So, where? I'm sorry. What? I
I
need
was
you to.
just asking where we were going.
I can give you a map to the Castellanter Manor. It's in the
Oh,
C
we've
Ward.
actually been there before.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
We've been there.
Good. Now, I can't go myself.
We wouldn't
they
want
are
you to get in our way.
they're a powerful family, and I have to remain neutral within the lords of the city, and I need you guys to understand something that is very, very important, because you guys are my team, and I'm relying on you guys. You guys do great work, but I have one caveat for this mission. They cannot be attacked or harmed.
What?
Understood.
So
And-
this
I'm
is
out.
strictly a recon mission. No. What if?
Well-
Okay, hang on. What if they attack us? What do we?
I mean, obviously, if they attack you and you have to defend yourselves, then that's that. But if you can try to defend yourself without killing them, at least, that would be the best scenario. They have a lot of power in the city, and if they were to survive, and or anyone, if if it was to go to the legal situation, I don't know if I could protect you like I was able to last time. I don't want you guys going to
So
jail
knock them out.
for killing a lord. What I need you to do, and I'm going to say it one more time, find out what their plan is, and if necessary, stop it.
And kill them.
If you can return, if you can
No.
retrieve the gold, if you can
I'm just
retrieve the
kidding.
gold, that's a bonus. But I'm more nervous about what their plan is for tomorrow. It needs to be stopped. You need to find out what it is. And maybe it's nothing. Maybe I've been sent on a wild goose chase by this cultist who's just blaming it on this family who are innocent in this whole thing. I don't know. That's why I need you to investigate. You guys are You guys are one of my best teams in the city, and I feel like I can rely on you.
Very well.
It'll get done.
Leave
My
it to us.
lady.
Where should we start?
If I would start at their home.
Let's go straight there, yeah.
We should start with
But
breakfast.
we can't break
Sounds
and
good.
enter. We have to enter peacefully.
Peacefully.
Silent, I respect your opinion on this situation, but what we're dealing with, it might be bigger than than any of us can imagine. So if you have to bend some rules to save the city, I'll do my best to try to protect you guys. But the one thing I won't be able to protect you from is if they can be proved that they were murdered in cold blood, I won't be able to protect you guys from that. I mean, if it was some sort of, you were self-defense. I mean, even self-defense is still illegal. I might be able to get you a lesser charge, but you have to understand the power that they wield. They have influence over almost every family in the city. So
Well, banishment wouldn't really bother me if we had to kill a couple of them. And you can protect us from that because it'll be at self-defense. I'll make sure they get the first swing.
I don't need you to
And then
fight
banishment,
them.
we could stretch our legs and just leave.
I don't
Fuck
think
water deep.
So
I don't think they'd banish us for that. I think they
another thing
put
I
us
need to
in
tell you.
jail until we die.
Another thing that I need to tell you is that they're both very capable mages. His wife is probably as capable, if not more capable than, and she nods over to Shandu, as him. And the Lord might be as capable as me.
Noted.
So you might not survive an encounter against them, especially if they're together. Listen, what I need you to do is get in there, find out what's going on, and if it's bad,
Try.
and if you can stop it, whatever it is. If you go in there and you find out there's nothing wrong happening and everything's fine, then obviously there's nothing to stop, and then it's just a recon mission. But I think you guys understand.
Drac understands completely.
Understood.
You need us to go into the manor
Okay.
and investigate to see if we can find out if they've been doing the bad. And if we find out, we leave. And if we don't, we stay a little bit longer. And then we leave.
She goes and she sits down at the bar. She's like, I'm tired.
Yep.
You guys mind if I hang out here for a little bit?
Ready
Yeah, no
for a
problem.
drink.
And Freddy's, he walks out with some more coffee, for anyone who wanted a second cup. He's like, well, what do you guys think? What should we do?
Sounds like we
Do
should
we
head
have a
out.
choice?
Well, yeah. I feel like we should stop for some supplies first. Considering all the money we just gained, maybe we could get some higher tier healing potions.
There's
They would certainly help if we had to enter a concentration.
There's a store nearby.
So let's go.
Shopping.
If you want, we can hand wave some of the shopping. If you want to just like deduct the gold and add.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Let's say
So what kind-
3.
What kind of healing potions were you looking for?
3 greater each. How much is that?
Hold on one second.
Grader's 250 each? Because the regular is 50.
I thought a greater was 200.
It might be 200. I don't remember what your guys' gold piece value is on these things.
Wait. Let's see here. Potion of healing. Greater. Wait, it doesn't even tell me the price. What the hell?
You guys just don't want to get matching cloaks of protection.
Okay, this says
Oh.
300 gold pieces. So we'll just say 250.
Oh my god, did I get it right? 250.
Well, something
Right
on
back.
the
Sorry about that.
no problem. So yeah, we'll say graders are 250.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
What
What are
I'm
we
looking
doing?
at,
We
what I'm
buying?
looking at says 200.
Okay. I saw something that
Ooh.
said 3, so
Oh.
we'll split the difference at 250.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're long resting. Do I need one? I
No.
don't think I need one.
We already, well,
Or
you already
not.
did. It was
You already
a,
did. I hadn't upgraded or updated the character sheet. The long
Well,
rest.
dare you?
So, so 3 each, and there's 8 of us, so that would be.
wait, you say 3 each?
I would-
3? I don't want 3.
Okay.
like
don't.
one
Okay,
each
2.
probably be good, right?
Right?
How about 2 each? Because we all have the money.
I mean,
Wait,
yeah, but
what are we getting? What is this? I don't even
you
know what you're talking about.
Greater potions of healing.
Don't spend all my money.
the healing potions. I mean, you know,
I think
like
I already have one. I don't need more.
I've
usually
got
you just need a good rest, you know, like.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. I guess just one then.
And I also
not
have like
supposed to be
spells that
fighting.
can heal. You know, like I have abilities that can heal me. I don't necessarily need a bunch of potions. I'm good. You don't have to
Yeah.
spend money for
They don't
me.
do any good if your brain gets sucked out.
Yeah,
Also-
that too.
Also, Vajra did say not to fight, so
Yeah, no fighting.
I mean, you
Suck
not
it
that,
up,
not that you can, but-
everybody.
If we have to.
So,
I mean-
did you want to get one for each?
Yeah, let's
Person?
just get 1 each. So that would be 2,000.
Ouch.
All right, I'll just say minus 2,000 gold pieces, and then everybody. Oh, let me just. I guess I can add one. Let me see.
As
here.
somebody who has a potion of greater healing, I'll just click the quantity up 1.
Same.
Oh, that works.
Yeah, I can put it in my thing.
I will
too.
also do that.
Sweet. All right. Well, oh, and you guys all did. In case you don't remember, you all have a heroic inspiration from last time you guys didn't use.
Oh. Cool.
And
From
a
the-
Use
potion of
ability.
resistance too, I think.
Yep, and a potion of resistance. Everyone got one. Hopefully you remembered which one you got because they were.
Well, yeah, I was about to say I got a psychic one.
Radiant.
Very good.
I got cold.
I wish I had that before I met the mind flayer, but you know, whatever. Fucking tomatoes.
Right. All right, guys. So, what's the plan?
We go over there, and
And
then we
look around.
investigate.
No intention.
So let's give it a shot.
Yep.
Let's
Okay.
just see what happens first, yeah? Arrive, look around.
So
Get
what
a-
do we
get a feel
enter
for
from a window? Do we enter from a chimney? How?
I'll tell you right now, as
From the
someone
wall.
who has had to enter from a chimney, no. We
I
will
can,
just look first.
I could wild shape into a cat. Just walk right in the door, probably.
Right? I could even dress up like one of their gods and get in there pretty easy too.
I have a feeling they'd see through magic like that. If
Mine's
they're as
not
strong
magic.
as-
Mine's
if
freaking
there is-
awesome.
If there is, well, it's still magical.
Fuck you.
If they're as strong as Vajra says, then it's likely they'd be able to tell.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm not
He's not built for this.
stealthy. Yeah, I'm not stealthy. I'm not. Look, you even have my character like 4 times the size of him. What's going on here?
You can find out what the gods look like and throw me up on the wall.
Yeah, I'll throw you. There you go. Oh, there you go. Shrunk me down. It's like, what the fuck? Why am I so big? They're gonna see me.
Wait, why is this map seems big.
It does.
Yeah, the map is very big.
Hold on, let me fix that. Why is it so big?
You mean this road isn't 120 feet wide?
I don't think it's supposed to be that big.
It's
Let's
a
see
football
here.
field, everybody.
I mean, just the main thoroughfare. You know, they live right on Main Street.
Right?
Let's see. Hold on one second.
Is
Doesn't
this
look horrible.
quick question? Is this entire spot, like this entire patch in green, their villa?
This whole main middle thing, I would
Yeah.
guess, is the villa.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
whole thing is their property,
Oh,
basically.
hey. Wow.
Actually, it's just that little corner building. We're gonna be playing right there. That's
it's just
it.
here.
Yeah. We've got this whole huge, beautiful map, but nope, just that corner. That's what we're using
Let's
today.
see here. How do I do this? Sorry, guys.
Just make the players bigger.
No.
No. So what you do? You have to go into this. The
I know what to
same
do.
dimensions.
Hush. Shut up. I'm trying to find the number. I'm trying to find a number. That's what I'm trying to find.
Have you met my friend Chata? Shut the fuck up.
All right, let's see here. Okay, let's
Oh my
try
god,
that. Let's try
I've met Horchata.
that.
Ew. Horchata.
Wait a minute.
Or Jata. I've never tried it.
Okay.
Really? Yo, it's so good. If
Or not, you know, depending on
Not.
who tries it. I know I'm a not. That's a not for me. Thank you.
it's an
No.
absolutely massive.
How about
W.
no?
I love cinnamon.
Hmm.
Anything with cinnamon in it, I will love.
I
Almost
like
anything.
I
Sorry,
like
I'm gonna
cinnamon
change
toast.
that because Ansy's in this call.
Yeah, I like
Almost
cinnamon toast
anything with
crunch.
cinnamon, I love.
It's good. That's good.
Yeah,
All right. Let me just try to.
I can still see why kids love cinnamon toast crunch.
Well, I have
the best cereal.
a under 4-year-old, so it is in my. I have it downstairs right now. Like, it's
Why is
freaking on the ready?
Fondue so concentrating and prone?
Because he's sleepy.
Because he's Shandu.
Look at it. Look, he's literally drinking as you're asking that. Like, that's his constant state of fucking self. Like, that's just what he is.
His default image is just him drunk. Yeah,
What are you
why
doing?
is- Why is he
Drunk?
concentrating? I can't.
He's concentrating on drinking. Let's
I
get
can't remove his
It's great.
concentration.
Nobody can. He's too
If you
dedicated.
look if you look on the top right, that's the what top right is what you're concentrating on.
I know it doesn't. It's not displayed for me.
Oh, on. I don't know what
Let's see. Maybe if I delete him. Oh shit! That was everybody.
that is.
Just Shandu,
I'm dead.
and then bring him back.
Nancy got banished again.
Nope, he's
No.
still there.
I was even being good.
Just select him and click the things at the top right hand corner.
So I'm gonna bring you guys just kind of down here. All right, you guys are not standing in front of the door. You're here at the villa, and doesn't seem like you don't see anybody. There's not guards. Like the last time you were here, it seemed like there was people around. You know, there may be guards or whatever.
Are there windows?
There are.
It is a house.
It's a silent night.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing.
Is it like a wall around the entire estate, or is it more like?
Did you ask if it was a silent night?
I did.
He did. Yep.
Did that hurt your feelings?
It was a holy night too. All right, I'm gonna read. Let me read something to you guys. Okay. Castellanter Villa. I think there's a something I get to read. Okay. Castellanter Villa's stark white walls and gleaming crimson roof and turrets stand out even among the other opulent estates of the Sea Ward. A 3-story mansion lies in the midst of picturesque green gardens dappled with hedges and water features. The estate is surrounded by a tall white brick wall with a single wrought iron gate as an entrance. The Castellanter family crest, a green Y overlapping a stylized goose being fed, is emblazoned on the gate, and armored guards stand. Okay, well, there's no guards. Armored guards typically stand at attention on either side. Right now, there are none.
All right. So who am I throwing first? Antsy?
Okay. No, actually, no.
I raised my
Before
hand.
we do that, You said there was windows, right?
I could toss him into a window.
I
Point it out.
believe So,
No. Do we see
you're willing to
anybody
take
through
that
the
bet?
windows?
hold on one second, because I'm fixing my.
You're the one I'm tossing, so you better be betting on me catching you in a window.
Well, yeah. Does somebody want to take the other side? He might miss.
Wait, who are you?
Oh,
got-
Who are
okay.
you
I got-
tossing?
Guys,
I got two
before we
dragons on it.
before
Halfling
we
tossing.
exit,
Hey, I'll tell you what. I'm throwing them, but I'll take the miss, and if I miss, I get the money. Just throw them right into the
What?
side of the building.
I'm gonna kick you in the shins.
question.
Yeah.
Do you have the ability to float? Can't I just float to wherever we need with a rope?
You could.
Isn't that just easier than tossing?
Oh yeah, but it
Yeah,
takes all
but
the
that's
fun
not
out
the
of it.
Yeah, that's not the fun route.
I'd like to just make sure we get it done right. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
the
okay. We need to
blacksmith
be
wants us to get it
quiet.
done right.
Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat, right? So,
I don't want to break and enter. I just want to
Please list
arrive.
them.
let me see here. Open image in new tab. All right, gotta grab this map. All right, this map helps
Oh,
me.
that's a problem.
Yes, this map has all the windows on it, which is useful. Okay. So, on the current floor, or on the main floor, ground floor, sorry. Let's see here. All right, I switched scenes. So, on the ground floor, you guys are standing there in front of the front gate. And then there is. Looks like over here. Oh, what do we got? C. So where Drac is over here. I'll read what is. There's something over there.
I want to be maybe like a little bit fun.
So okay. So this area. No, I'm sorry. Where is it? This place is so big.
Yeah.
Covered porch. Okay, this covered porch is the entryway typically used by the Castellan server. Okay, it's 10. Okay. All right. So that's a covered porch, which is an entrance. And then there is. So the only entrance you guys see on this side is the front door gate, and then there's the service entrance that's next to Drac over here. There might be some other ones. Well, I mean, there's the wall. You guys can try to scale the wall. There's also.
Is there any windows or porches above the servants' court, like the servants' entrance?
So on the second floor,
Mm-hmm.
there is. Let's see. So that would be C16. Let me see. C16 says. Piano room, huh? Oh no, C16A. No, shit. Actually, I don't think that's a window.
Is it a wall?
It's a closet.
He got it. Somebody got it. Shit, it was there. It was low hanging fruit. I tried very little. It was just there.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, so that room. Not a window. Okay. Where is I'm trying to find a window on this thing.
So the second floor is just devoid of windows.
It seems that way. Oh wait, maybe on. What on?
It used to be a prison.
Imagine.
15, we go. Okay, there's a ballroom.
It would kind of make sense if that wall didn't have a window on it, though, if they wanted to keep it protected, you know?
I love how Drax just been levitating just Just the whole time, just chilling.
Just palming the wall.
Yeah,
He's
it,
a
just,
mime.
it
That-
seems like
But
Yeah.
question that makes him like a fucking ninja, right? Because he's kind of like just like Elvira, just fucking or not Elvira. What's her name?
You can
From the-
change
from the Addams family,
target's
right? Didn't she
altitude
just
by up
float?
to 20 feet in either direction on your turn. If I am the target, I can move up or down as part of the movement.
nice.
So I could just float over to here and then just go 20 feet up and see what's there.
What's your movement speed if you were to walk?
If I was to walk, 35.
Oh, okay. So, I guess it
So-
has its disadvantages.
So yeah, the the only windows are on the left side of the house, basically, in this kind of area, at least on the first floor. On the second floor,
Oh, you could see it on the map. The little thin.
yeah,
Whatchamacallit? Yeah,
these
those-
4
okay.
little windows, and then like right
There's-
here
there's a
is
door
a door. Here, this is a door, right? This is a door. Like there's a gate here. Like
So this is the
a
gate in
gated
the
wall.
front, and then a door right behind it,
Door.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, and this is all part of the wall.
I see.
So yeah,
this
so there's an
black line
opening.
is like a gate.
Yeah, so there's an opening here,
So can I throw Antsy into the door?
and there's an opening
And
here
we'll see.
on that
We'll see if it
on that
opens.
layer. And then, did I say how high the walls were? Was it like 8 feet tall?
I don't know. I know how high I am though.
think it was 10? Did you say 10?
Okay, let's see.
8 feet seems a little short.
Castellantra Villa. My wall.
Is it like 9 feet 10 inches tall? So if you fell from the top of it, you wouldn't take the 10 feet of falling damage?
Nice.
I'm trying to find where it says the height of the walls, but I don't see it anywhere.
I would just make it 10 so that you'd have to take the falling damage, right? Come on, DM.
Let's
That would make
see.
it 11 feet.
Right?
So there's no arguments.
So the
Turn it
says
to
this-
11.
the ceilings in the rooms are 25 feet high with 7-foot high corridors and doorways connecting them. Doors are made of exotic hardwood. Floors are made of wood. All areas. Okay, no
So 7
silver
feet.
objects.
Made of wood just sounds flammable, but
That
Okay,
sounds-
why
sounds
is there
like
nothing?
bad fireball waiting to happen.
Wall. Okay. It just says the estate is surrounded by a tall white brick wall. Okay, how tall?
I think you get to decide, DM.
It,
Roll a 1d12 plus 2.
it touches heaven.
Ooh,
It's
a
4
3-foot
feet.
wall.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
I mean, you've been trying to look up these dimensions for quite a bit now.
We're just, I just don't wanna have halflings or gnomes get into my residence, That's why we have the 4-foot wall.
Nobody needs gnomes. It's a problem.
Yep. I'm just gonna
Most
say-
of my estate is a lawn. I don't need any more gnomes.
Yeah. Since the rooms are 25 feet high, I'm just gonna say it's as high as the room, so 25 feet high.
Alright,
Cool.
sounds good. I'll float up that in 12 seconds.
Sweet. So you are floating kind of where you're standing there,
Uh-huh.
and everyone else is what? What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna jump on
wait,
Ozed's shoulder.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how high is the wall over here? Because I could at least
25
jump
feet.
I could at least throw a few people over. I would assume, right? 25 feet. At least Antsy for sure.
Yeah, I weigh 75
Maybe a remix
pounds.
as well.
Anthony,
Yeah,
you
remix isn't too bad, and Shandu is kind of old and drunk, so if he's not holding any bottles, I could probably toss his old pasty ass over.
want-
Remix is little, Freddy's not big either, right? And Binks will turn into a cat. I could chuck a cat. Fuck. Let's be honest.
A cat could climb up the side of a house anyways.
Oh yeah, we could do that too. That's fine.
He's like, no, please let me chuck the cat.
How about
Cat
base
though,
goes
sounds like an
form of
Olympic
giraffe,
event.
and then we climb up her neck.
That's too creative.
Too
cool.
creative for this group.
Yeah.
How about we just rush through the front door?
I was just
Whoa,
excited. I
whoa,
was
whoa,
just
whoa! That's not
excited for
exactly
this
like
thing.
what we would do. So hang on.
Yeah, that's like that's too meta. I think we need to try a different avenue.
I mean, I could.
Okay, we
Misty
rush
step
through
to
the
top
back
of
door.
wall.
There you go. Not sticking outside the box. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah.
can do that.
You did hear him say there were windows, right? We could go outside the box and fucking skip doors altogether. We can go through a window. It'll be
But
awesome.
Yeah.
the windows are on
Windows
this
are
side
on.
of the wall, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
they're
why
all
I'm gonna
inside
throw
the
him over
wall.
the wall.
But there's also doors. Like there's a door here, and there's a door here.
I get an idea.
Right.
Have we just tried to see if the door's unlocked?
Like
It's
if
we-
you,
I
if you're
asked
beyond the
earlier,
wall-
the door's not ajar. It's the door.
all right, I'll say this much: if you guys are beyond the wall, the doors might be unlocked, but the big gate outside is locked.
Drac will come back down 20 feet and try the servant's door. He'll just open it.
Just
So
float
wait,
over
you
the
went
wall,
over the
yeah.
wall?
Go the door and then open the front door for us.
So you went over the wall, basically.
Ozid
went
gets
over the wall.
frustrated.
To like
Oh.
here, and I'm just gonna open his door.
Ozid
you-
gets frustrated and grabs Yancey and just tosses him as high as he can
Nice.
So
over the wall.
Give me a athletics roll.
Athletics? Like a acro. Okay.
Oh, it's almost a 20.
16.
Okay. So you're throwing him over the wall, right?
I'm trying to toss him basically to the high point him to the wall. So if he falls, he's falling on the top of the wall, if possible.
So you're trying
I
to
mean,
throw
depending on my
him
roll. Yeah.
onto the top of the wall. Okay.
Yeah. So that way he's not just falling over the side, he's falling onto the top of the wall.
Nancy, give me a deck save.
Sweet. Save.
Dex save.
Okay. Coming right up.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
nice.
that's good.
My man.
So you throw him up there, and you latch on to the top of the wall, and you pull yourself up,
My little
Nancy.
man.
And so you're sitting on the top of the wall. You don't see anything. It seems pretty quiet here.
I whisper, I say, "Hey, what do you see?"
Almost too quiet.
I don't see anything. It's very, very, very quiet.
Hey, by the way, good fucking catch, my guy.
Oh yeah, good throw. Look at me.
I whisper back to everybody else, Yancey doesn't see anything on the other side over there. Do we want to try and go over the wall?
Why not go through the wall?
You guys go that way. I'm gonna go up here. And he runs up here. He's like, Drac, throw your rope over.
Oh, yep.
Why not try and go through the wall?
Yeah, I throw a rope too.
What do you mean through the wall?
You hold the other end, right?
Right, you break it down.
I tie the rope to the doorknob of the door.
Going through the wall sounds very loud, and that's going to attract a lot of attention. Why don't you just
That's
get
fair.
with the program here? What are we doing?
So
I
Freddy,
just dropped a rope down and tied it off to whatever
Oh,
I can tie it off. on top
Ah,
of this
nat
wall.
20. So Freddy just climbs up the rope like a champ, just like super fast. He's a warrior,
Hey.
so or I mean, he's
Right.
a fighter, so
I'm gonna also climb up the rope.
he comes
Hello.
over this way.
Over
Hello,
here.
leader.
Okay, so Ansley, did you drop a rope too?
I did.
Sweet.
What did you tie it to?
I tied it to the
His huge nuts that
okay.
he had from letting me throw him up there.
Give me a deck save.
okay. Also, like a lantern or something like a sconce that's stuck into the wall, right? Because they have those.
That would make sense.
Sure.
I mean, there are lights
There's-
right here, right? Like,
There's a light that you
It's better
tied.
than it's better than asking you for a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah,
to pull.
Constitution
It's
thing.
for your nuts, right?
You lose a nut.
His nuts are far too heavy for him to
Nancy's
actually
now
try
his
to.
sister.
Right. Look out below. Plop. Teabag.
Close to nut.
Teabag.
Alright, I'm gonna roll for Binks.
I'll-
doing athletics.
I'll climb first.
Yeah, anybody climbing the ropes are doing athletics.
Okie dokie.
Well,
All
I
right,
have
Binks.
rolled a
Get up here.
21.
Perfect. So Silent, you're at the top of the wall,
I got an 18.
and
Should do.
Binks makes it to the top of the wall. Takes her a while, a little bit longer, but she makes it. 18 definitely makes it easily. So you're on top of the wall too. And then Shandu is going to try to climb up. Let's see.
Natural one.
Oh,
Please.
He
Please
already
let
has
it
a
happen.
he already has a -1 on athletics.
Oh my god. Brought it into existence.
Why did
Perfect.
you do
Called
it?
it.
you spoke it into existence. That's amazing.
All right, hold on. So I'm gonna roll
Oh.
a d20 plus 5. So it's a potential 25 just to see how high he made it up before he fell.
And then we could see how many
Okay,
HP points he
19.
loses.
So he made it 19 feet, climbing up 19 feet before he
was
falls.
so close.
And then
We're
he
gonna-
died.
We're gonna round
And
that to 20
And that was the end of him.
Uh-huh.
And then he-
because like
26.
19, right?
He's not here to say
so
otherwise.
That's it's just 2d6, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
he
is he gone?
falls,
Is
he
he
takes-
gone entirely today? He's not.
No. He might be here late. He
Oh.
might show up around 9 or something. So yeah, he falls about 20 feet, takes 9 damage. He's a, and he's like, he does that thing when you like get the wind knocked out of you, right? We're just,
Oh, I've done that.
we're just like, I can't do the voice. Like, what is
you
it?
okay?
And then you hear him go, I fell kind of like the fall of the Roman kingdom. And then he's moving on.
And everyone like, what's a Roman kingdom?
What's a Roman kingdom? Yeah. They've all heard of the Roman Empire, but they've never heard of the Roman kingdom.
We all just look at each other quizzically, like, huh?
Uh-huh.
Um,
Everyone looks at the camera directly, and then they move back to what they're doing.
Yeah,
I-
okay.
I-
Look at a Roman
Straight up
warhammer
from the
before.
office, just like that gym stare. What?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Every
Does
time
Shandu
Shandu
kick us
talks.
back?
I'm gonna do a con save to see if the fall knocked him unconscious. No, he's all right. He did not get knocked
Oh
unconscious.
man, I was gonna
Okay,
see
good.
him awake.
So he fell. He landed on his back. It hurt, but he's not unconscious. It's like, oh,
More than anything else, his ego is bruised.
maybe I'll sit outside and keep an eye out. Oh God!
Why would the black stuff make me fall from this rope?
You know, you
Right.
could cause a distraction by hammering on the door and trying to get them to come to the front while we walk around the back.
I'm not part of your plans. And he like walks off to do his own thing.
Walk off if I could stand. I'm
Mhm.
gonna lay here for a little bit, if you guys don't mind. And he just kind of lays down in pain. He's just like, oh.
You get a pay cut.
So you guys are sitting on the wall.
Mm.
You guys are
So
all
the
still on the
wall-
wall.
So
I
you
wanna
said
put-
the wall's 25 feet
Yeah,
tall, right?
yeah. I'm putting you guys are all still on the wall.
I flip the
Uh,
rope to the other side.
Yep. Flip the rope to the other side, and then everyone just climbs down it. It's easy to climb down a rope. You don't have to roll for that.
Yeah. In Pathfinder, you do, for some reason.
I could make you guys roll for it, but
Dude,
made
I'm
you
gonna
guys
do a
roll for
radical
going up it.
somersault at the end.
so yeah, everyone climbs down the rope. No fall damage there. And
Except for Shandu.
And Shandu's like, oh, I'll keep an eye out. If you guys need me to make a distraction, just tell me on the sending stone, and I'll go to the front door or something. Oh God, I think I'm bleeding internally.
Crack the rib, old man.
So let's say,
Osteoporosis. That's what.
all
they
right,
call
Freddy
that,
Drac will
right?
open the door, and then you head in, check for enemies if it's unlocked. Oh, okay. Or do you want to say that out loud?
Alright, Freddy. Drac will open the door, and then you head in and check for enemies, just real quick. And if it's unlocked.
Sure.
You
Let's
ready?
do it. Yeah.
Okay. I attempt to open the door.
It's unlocked.
Cool. I let Freddy in.
It's the service entrance. You open the door, and you don't. Well, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Yeah. Well, I let Freddy in first, but yes, I
Okay.
was.
He will make a perception check as well.
Yeah.
With his 12, he does not notice anything or anybody.
Oh,
It seems
wow.
very quiet.
How about with my 15?
You notice the same thing. It seems really quiet. So he walks in.
Oh, perfect. Alright.
Let's be
Stay
quiet.
quiet.
And so
Stay quiet,
Freddy's
like.
So Freddy's
Is
just
it-
kind of walking
is it-
around here.
A little
Wait,
too quiet.
Should we stay stealthy? Should
Is it like
Freddy
that
and I
kind of quiet?
It is definitely almost too quiet situation.
Okay.
It is
That is-
definitely almost too quiet.
It is definitely that situation where you're like, it's quiet, almost too quiet. Yeah.
Okay, well that's why I say it seems real fucking quiet, guys.
So
Is the
should
door
we just
unlocked
enter?
silent?
All right.
I try the door.
This door is unlocked.
I'm still on
Okay,
top
I-
of the wall, by the
I,
way.
I open it slowly and take a peek inside.
All right, so we're gonna start going through these rooms, and we're gonna have to go back and forth between because we kind of did split the party, which is fine. So C2. This is. So if you've ever seen a mud room, this is a mud room, basically a place where people take off. You know, it's anyone who's like done gardening or whatever, they take off their dirty shoes, etc. It's like for the servants and for the people who manage the garden. You know, it's
All right.
yeah. Typically there might be a guard in here, but
But nothing.
this
There's quiet.
this family has been running low on guards because someone keeps killing them. I don't know. No, they have some of their guards busy handling something at the moment. It just kind of works out that you guys came at a weird time when there's happens to be no guards that you've seen yet. So yeah, you are in the mud room. There's some crates in there. Seem kind of lame, boring. Floor is caked with mud.
I take a look at one of the crates and like inside. Is there
It ha-
anything?
It has it has gardening gloves, muddy boots, you know, like other gardening type basic tools. Nothing exciting.
Got it.
I am going to pee in one of the boots.
All right. Give me
Be a fun present for tomorrow.
a stealth check.
A
Does
stealth
anyone have a
check?
shovel? We could steal a shovel from them.
Oh my god. A 13.
Okay. You are not very stealthy. Silent, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see the little halfling doodle.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna let it happen.
Little, you out of the corner of your eye, you catch him peeing him in the boot, and you see him
I'm
in
not
all-
gonna
in all
even
his
gonna
gl-
say
in all his glory.
I look over at him and I wink. Don't you
I'm-
wish you
I-
were this big elf?
anything. I already looked away.
Oh. I'll
Alright,
give him
so
a
you guys
thumbie
are
while he turns.
you guys are in the mudroom. All right, I'm gonna cut back over to Drac real quick. So Drac, right now you are in. Let's see, this is C5, the foyer. There's no guards in here.
Wait, hold on, real quick. Is that a shovel in here?
Yeah,
Can I take one?
sure.
Cool. You never know when a shovel could come in handy.
Right, there could be, you know, crates hidden underground
not
that you have
playing
to excavate. Hey man, shovels are important.
That's true.
Remember yesterday in the other game we needed shovels.
No, we didn't. We just had time. Just took
So
longer.
yeah. And we'll
Fire
do it.
all the
I'll
ground
do it.
over and
So
over and over.
so the room that we're in, Drac and Freddy, is the foyer. There's a door to the entrance hall, which is like just south of here to the front door. There is an open arch that leads to a spacious dining room, which is right above us to the north. Yep. 3 unmarked doors on the east wall, a grand staircase that ascends to the second floor, and an unassuming door under the stairs that leads to the cellar. That's what we see standing there. Oh, geez. And then we hear something from the other room, and Freddy's like, I'm gonna see what's in this door. And he opens the door, and it's just like the open walkway, right? The
Yeah.
What do they call it? They call it the
A hallway?
entrance hall. Yeah. So he enters the entrance hall, and then because he had heard
Yep.
something, and so he walks over to this door and opens it, and he's like, "Oh, it's you guys."
Hi.
Oh, all right. Well,
I'm
You
going
guys
to
find
turn
anything?
and pee on his boots.
No,
hey, hey, watch it, fucker!
just a shovel.
Then I tuck it away.
Ooh, shovels. Those are useful. All right. You
Exactly.
guys can enter. You guys can start investigating. You can do stuff. I will
Alright.
let you know what you see when you see it, or
I look
whatever.
in this door, in this room.
Okay. So you open the door. You enter that room. Let's see.
Let's just say,
This room that you've entered. This is a library. You notice the smell of old parchment. The walls are lined with tall shelves packed with colorful leather-bound books. Each bookshelf is outfitted with a ladder on a rolling track to enable people to reach highest books. Shelves that take up the entire southwest wall hold not books, but 80 wide-necked glass bottles filled with swirling mist and sealed with corks. Hanging on the north wall between two bookshelves is a 7-foot-tall portrait of Lord and Lady Castellanter holding two infant children and standing beside their teenage son Osvaldo.
can I
That's a
cast
7-foot-tall
detect magic in this room? Specifically focusing on those bottles. With this book
You may.
inside them?
You may. You cast. Are you gonna cast it?
Yeah, I was just doing it. And
Sweet.
it's an aura that follows me.
All right. So the glass bottles on the southwest shelf contain magically captured sounds, including songs, operas, and recorded lectures. Uncorking a bottle temporarily releases its auditory contents into the library, after which the sound returns to its bottle. Breaking a bottle releases the sound, but the sound dissipates after it plays once. All the bottles are labeled. Sample contents include the following. Did you want to kind of investigate some of the titles?
No, wait, so question. If you keep the bottle and just open it, you can hear it over and over, but if you break it, you only hear it the one time.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, if you open it, it comes out and then it returns to the bottle when it's done. But if you break it, it has nowhere else to return, so you hear it once and then it dissipates.
Sure, I'll listen to a few of them.
Oh no, I'm just saying you're just reading the labels is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
So you see one that says Agarian's Dragon Ward, a lecture given by Kelvin Aronson about the Dragon Ward that protects Waterdeep. There is another one that reads.
Okay, no, okay, you can stop if it's good. Never mind. I apologize, but you're good.
Oh, there's only 3 more. Did you want me to keep reading them, Silent?
Yes.
Okay, so there's Canticle of the Silver Chalice, a hymn to the demigod Seamorph. Wolgar and the Crystal Shard, an epic opera detailing the adventures of a barbarian, a dwarf, and a drow in Icewind Dale. And then the last one that you notice says Your Beardy Face, a traditional dwarven love song popular in the Moonsea region. Also, I want you to give me a perception check with this little magical thing you got going on here.
Perception. Okay. 15.
Okay. You don't notice anything.
Okay. What about the titles of these books?
The books. None of the books are magical. They're just kind of
Books.
Got it.
They're boring.
They're just books.
Yeah, just says
Got
books.
it. So,
None of the books are magical.
Would you like to come down from the wall?
Remix, you are in the room. Give me a perception check.
I'm pretty sure he's just gonna let you come down from the wall whenever.
Oh,
The wall?
I'll bring him in.
Yeah,
this room.
because it's just out there.
Oh.
And I'll bring Binks too. So Binks is with you guys. And then Mix to Beat also did not notice anything special about this room. Cool. All right. What else are you guys doing?
So, I'm going to immediately, as soon as Ansi arrives, I'm going to use my little awakened mind feature to connect to his brain.
Yeah.
Telepathically.
Mhm.
And I'll say telepathically, Drac is in. I'm here in your brain.
Hello, Drac. Welcome back into the mess.
Yep, this is my favorite radio station. All right. 1-800-999-the-mess. All right. Are we gonna go down in the cellar, or do you want to go upstairs?
They found a room full of these books over there. Fucking books.
Excellent. So do you want to go down in the cellar, or do you want to go upstairs?
Yeah, let's go down. I like cellars, not the upstairs.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just try to
We're not
open the
here to
door
steal.
for him, and I'll let him. I'll open it, and like keep moving with the door, so it's just him in the opening. No, open the door out if it opens out.
So I think that door that you're in front of is like a closet under the stairs. Let me just check here.
If it's just a closet, then it's not a cellar,
Yeah,
then it's
hold
not
on, let me-
nearly as exciting.
Perfect for
I'm just
Anzi.
making sure I'm. No. I'm sorry. It is.
What? Hiding in the closet?
Yes, that is a door to the cellar. That one you're in front of. Yes.
Yeah, so I open. Is it open towards us or in?
I think it opens outward. Doesn't say. So we'll
Perfect,
just say it
cool.
opens
I
outward.
bring it out with me, and then it's just open for Ansi. And then as soon as Ansi goes in, I wait I let him get like 5-10 feet in, and I just stay about that far behind him, and head in with him.
Okay. Before we cut to
This
you
is the
guys
marching
going in the
order.
cellar, I'm gonna. So Freddy walked in that room, and he is going to make a perception roll. He also doesn't notice anything special about this room. Okay.
Those and Binks. They didn't roll either, did they?
Yeah, they
we'll
can
do.
roll.
We'll do Bink's perception.
Ozed, you got it.
Hey, Binks.
19's pretty great.
Hey.
That one. So,
Ozed's cleaning his
oh.
shoes in the mud.
so Binks, when you walk in that room, Boun's
Binks
got
is
this
in
little.
here.
Oh, Binks is in here. Damn it.
Yeah, Binks is a dance.
So
Driving.
when Binks walks in the room, she
Also that.
says, "What does she say?" I'll tell you what she says in just one
You can
second.
dance and drive.
I see everything.
She says, "Hey, that painting seems kind of weird. Is it just me, or is there like a gap between that painting underneath? Look at that tilted painting. It's slightly tilted, and there's a slight gap beneath it.
Is it
Anyone
right
else
there
see
on the
that?
wall?
Yeah.
Can I go and investigate it?
You investigate it, and
Oh.
you see that the painting, it's slightly tilted, and you feel like there might be something behind it, but you need to do something else besides investigating.
I'm going to try and pull the painting off the wall, or like see if it slides out or moves.
So the painting seems like it's fairly fixed, but does kind of move. It's tilted, like a few degrees off center.
Tilt it more.
And it's okay. You tilt it more, and it clicks a trigger, and it reveals a secret door. So a secret door, when you tilt it, secret door opens, and where does it lead? Wait, hold on, let me see here. So
What the hell was that? That was so loud. Somebody do that? What was that sound?
You don't know that sound?
That's the sound of finding a secret door in the hit video game series, The Legend of Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
oh, did
Yeah,
someone play a
like-
sound?
Oh.
Who played it? 'Cause
I
I
did.
think I muted
Super
those
loud
sounds.
out of nowhere. I was like, what the
I
fuck was
muted all the
that?
sounds. I was like, what?
Yeah, I muted those sounds the last time it blew out my eardrums.
I think I peed a little. It just got me off guard. I'm like, what the fuck? I had my earbuds in, so it was real loud. I was like, oh,
Oh,
shit,
jeez.
that shook my soul. Fuck.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Just keeping you on your toes.
I guess. Jesus Christ. I
Is it-
almost had a fucking aneurysm, but thank you. We're good.
That's hilarious. Okay, so let me just read. Okay, tell them
Clip it.
Filling the pantry. Oh, okay. So
Flip it. Call
so
it
you
Aunt
open.
Euros.
So it opens the secret
Oh,
door,
yeah, he
and-
almost died.
and you see this little kind of triangular, or not? It's not really triangular, but this small room. It reveals this room, and it's a pantry. It's like a hidden pantry. So you open that secret door, and let me just read. Oh fuck, dude!
Guys,
My
I found a
mouse
secret door over here.
My mouse just like tripped out and like scrolled through the entire book. All right. So you open that door, you see a pantry. There are casks of ale, fresh water, and cooking oil stacked in the middle of the room. Shelves of foodstuffs and ingredients line the walls. The back wall of the pantry is one large wine rack that contains a variety of splendid bottles of wine.
Ooh, I want to grab a couple of those, please.
Right. Hey, Nancy, I found the boo stash.
Oh, you shit me.
Nah, I was
Drake,
about
we
in
went
the
the wrong
secret
way.
passage here.
Oh, dude, you gotta steal secret passage wine. That's probably the best wine.
I take a couple bottles and put it in my bag of holding.
Sweet. There's also, let's see, you also notice that there's a sack of potatoes with looks like there's something underneath it.
Nancy's not in this room. That
No,
happens.
I'm under the stairs with the other people.
Like the little troll you are.
To be honest, though, honestly, as the person behind the player, I'm interested because I'm Irish. I'm interested in the sack of potatoes.
Okay.
I kind of want them, like
So,
for personal reasons. What are they about? What are these?
So you go in there, you lift up the sack of potatoes. They seem normal enough, regular russet potatoes. Probably delicious. Do you want to grab some?
Yeah, no, I take the whole satchel and then I notice what's underneath.
Pretty heavy.
What's underneath?
It's pretty heavy, but you got a big old sack of potatoes. There is a locked iron box.
Oh, I kick it and I look over at everybody else and I say, "Hey, you guys!" And I kick it twice and it just go conk conk. I think I found something.
Yeah, you
Come take
found
a look.
it.
Oh, it's a box with a lock on it.
It is a box.
What's in the box?
Maybe Ansi can unlock it with his incredible lockpicking skills.
Oh,
I'm
Ansi, where are
so
you?
good.
Yeah.
Drake, we should head back up. They found some secret room. Secret? You heard that right?
Tell them to use the stones to tell us what they find.
Yeah, he called Ansi through the stone.
Oh, you didn't just scream that out in the hallway? Okay.
No, Ansi through the stone.
Right on.
We got a box. So
What's
Ansi,
in the box?
you're gonna walk over and I'm assuming you're gonna try to use your keys. Oh, 15 was the number that you had to hit. So you pull out your thieves' tools and a 15, click click, opens the box. Now, this is what you find inside the box. You find a set of crimson ceremonial robes, a golden mask, and a golden sacrificial dagger. Basically,
The evidence we're looking for.
It's
Yeah, can
basically
somebody hold
somebody's
those? I'm
cult
cleaning
supplies.
bottles.
I'm sorry?
Somebody hold those out. I don't have any space. I don't know.
So yeah, that's
You guys
what
hear me okay?
yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Hi.
So that's what you find in the box.
Yeah, you're all right.
A golden sacrificial dagger, a golden mask, and crimson, red robes. Red robes that you guys have seen before, familiar for the other cult of Asmodeus members.
Are they the same?
Yeah,
I kind of look it over. Oh, wow.
the same type of robes that you guys have seen before.
So they're
But
in
you
this
haven't seen the
place
golden
too.
masks and the sacrificial dagger yet. These are new.
We found some evidence.
Nice.
Do we
Right.
bring it with us? Do we leave
Obviously
it back?
with the
Leave it here? Does it seem a little too easy to find? Like that the picture was tilted.
I mean, I don't know if
And
it's
also,
evidence.
there's nobody here, no guards, like nobody. What's happening? This is weird.
I don't know if it's
Weird.
evidence per se, but maybe we might, maybe if we need to like blend in or something, we might use it.
Maybe.
Someone
It wouldn't
put
hurt
that-
to take it. but
Yeah.
this all still feels really weird. It seems like it's almost planned. Like, is anybody else getting some weird vibes, or is it just me?
Like
No,
we're
something
supposed to
feels
find
odd.
this?
Right.
You mean that we were supposed to find the locked
Maybe.
box that was hidden under the stack of potatoes inside the secret room behind the picture? You think
It's
we
very
found that?
Who
coincidental.
stopped us? Who got in between us? There's supposed to be like guards everywhere, right? We just jumped over a fence, went through a back door, another door, and another door.
We
and
easily
just
broke
kinda
into
got
the
in there?
richest house in the city.
Yeah,
You're-
doesn't that
There's
all
no
seem
bug.
really
Odd.
fishy to you?
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, haven't we like killed half of their employees?
Was that us?
Well, I feel
Sounds
like
like
every time
us.
we fought a cultist, it's maybe been one of these
One
people.
of them.
Okay, so we've killed all of them, so there's none of them to cover their home base at all? Like, there's nobody here? So we killed all of them, apparently.
So these are all
Yeah.
fantastic questions. Just meta knowledge that you guys don't have. just to answer the question, you guys did not kill everybody, but all the remaining members, either of the guard, the Lord and Lady themselves, they have a lot going on. They have a big plan that they have to prepare for, and so some of them have left to start preparing for that. Some might be upstairs. So far, you haven't met anyone, just because there's a lot of stuff going on right now.
There's also
You
other
guys don't-
parts of the place too.
Yeah, there's
There's
other
other
parts of the
houses.
place. There's other rooms. It's a big area. There might be people in one of the other areas. We'll see as you get there. But just so you know, there is a bit of an aspect of people are just like some of them are just gone at the moment, right? They will probably return. They're busy doing tasks. They've got a big job coming up. I'm gonna go ahead and take a 5-minute break because I really have to use the restroom, and we'll be back.
You started speaking so much faster. I was wondering why.
Yeah, we're gonna come back at 8:23. 5 minutes.
He is
Bye.
speed.
Sweet.
I'm
Forget it.
to make it the pee-pee. Okay, bye.
Just pee in shoes. Pee in shoes.
Second it. Oh,
Mom!
level up. He said
Mom!
we leveled up. I heard
Bathroom!
it.
What was that, Binks?
And he said we leveled up. I heard it.
I wish. That was the
I
first
wish
thing
as
I asked
well.
when I got into the game. It's like, dude, we could just waste some time leveling up, right?
Thanks.
no.
By the way, my daughter wanted to say hi, but everybody was talking, doing some stuff. Actual things were happening, and I had to put her down. But she said hi. She loves the name.
Oh, thanks.
Yes, she's a big fan. Big fan.
Yeah, it's stolen from Hocus Pocus.
Oh, I know. We discussed that for sure, but she was
Yeah.
just very excited. And actually, she likes your picture from Discord, not from Foundry. So that's
Oh,
what
she
she
liked-
was pointing at, saying she liked
She
your
likes
lady Nadia pic.
my lady Nadia.
Yeah.
Oh, she's the coolest chick I know.
I'm so glad they're both down.
Ooh. I got one down,
Like
one to
actually,
go.
yeah, actually down, not like the other one is actually the oldest one is actually sleeping, not just sitting in bed reading a book anymore.
I could still even hear the little one. She's in there going la la la. We watch a lot of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. So when she's like feels like she's in trouble, she goes, "Oh, Toodles!"
Oh no, it's like Toodles, I need the special tools.
Yeah. She's like, "Help me escape!"
Right? Toodles. You're like, oh fuck. Okay. How old is she now? Your youngest?
2.
Oh shit. Nice.
Yep. 2 in
Is
March.
it the terrible twos yet?
Oh, we have a lot of big feelings lately.
Those are fun.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water.
Mm-hmm. How are you doing, Uncle Fufu? Oh, he's not back yet.
No poop.
Doing good yourself?
Oh, there he is.
Mhm.
Oh, what? Oh, that's cool. So, my mom went out to surprise my little sister
Mm-hmm.
this weekend to like say hi, see how she's doing, because she lives in Texas out there,
Yeah.
and she wanted to surprise her for because she's not going to be able to get there for her birthday, so she wanted to go out for like a super early birthday thing, because my sister's birthday is not till July 2nd, you know.
Oh.
But she's obviously not going to be able to get out there and be there for 4th of July with all this shit going on here.
Right.
But she went out today, and she was able to surprise my sister. It's funny, but my Uncle Brian ended up being at his friend's house like 2.5 hours away or something like that. And he borrowed a truck and showed up as my mom showed up to surprise my sister. It was pretty funny. I was like, oh shit, that's hilarious.
It'd be even funnier if your sister came out here to surprise your mom.
Yeah, right? Like, she's here and my mom's there. Like, where are you at? No, but my sister did plan on coming out, but she's not coming out. She's coming out in like two weeks, I think. So you'll
Nice.
get to see her. Isn't that crazy? You used to be able to hold her in one arm.
Right.
You used to be able, you came over and like Fufu was coming to my house and we were drinking just after I was out of high school, I think. And my sister was like 3, maybe 4. I don't know. She was little.
Wes was a big baby.
At one point, we would pay her like $1. We would play caps, you know, where you throw the caps and try and like make it in a coffee cup. And when they were just like, I had a bucket of caps. There had to have been, I don't know, a couple hundred in there, but they'd be all over the ground because we'd play for a while. And I'd pay them, like her and my little brother, when they were both old enough. I'd be like, here's $1 a piece. Pick up all the caps and put them back in the bucket. Ready, go. It was like in between games. It was like, it's the cleanup crew. Here they go. They each made $1.
Awesome.
They were fucking stoked.
Right? We didn't have to bend over all drunk picking those up. We were stoked.
Yeah, well, and I was stoked because it was never my dollars. Somebody was giving it to it.
Right.
It was Uncle Fufu, Uncle. So like there was so many different uncles and aunts. Be like, okay, who's paying?
That's funny. All right. Are we back?
Crayon hopped on
Yeah.
to say hi right
Yeah.
when we went on a break. Was he goose?
Oh, you're kidding me. No.
I think we're back, right?
I think
everybody's
we're
back.
missing Bink still, but we're
Oh,
close.
here's Drax. Drac.
Oh yeah, Bink's got the ape. Oh, no,
Yeah,
she's no
I'm
longer
not
ape, yeah.
Drax. Thank you very much. I am.
I corrected myself.
I ain't no demon.
I don't know. You're a warlock.
But I'm not. Yep,
Not yet.
not yet.
If you can like cast duplicate on yourself, then there could be 2 Drax.
By Drax.
Yeah, by being multi-Drac, I could be Drax.
Dude, 2 Drax, you have so many Eldritch Blasts.
Oh.
All right. Binks, you with us? Oh, it does say
I'm
you're back.
here.
Sweet. All
Yeah.
right.
I'm here.
So yeah, you guys find that
Oh,
locked
shit.
container with the mask and the dagger and the robe. Which
So I'll pick up the mask, but then and the dagger and put them on, and then change my armor into that weird armor that they have that's in that box. So I kind of mask it and look like that. Word?
Alrighty.
So someone else can wear the robe.
Yeah. And even the mask, really, I could just fake the mask too, because I've got a hood.
You just want the dagger. Don't lie.
Oh, the dagger! Can anybody else use a dagger?
You can't use a dagger.
It's ceremonial. I mean, you know.
I'm still gonna try to stab somebody with it.
I mean, it's used for. I guess it's not
Stabbing.
ceremonial; it's sacrificial, so it is used for sacrifices.
Okay. Cool.
You might get sent to hell for using it, but who knows? I'll have to roll for it.
You might get sent to hell? Jeez, that seems a little excessive, but I am game. Let's do this.
Well,
Fucking
it's the cult of Asmodeus, and it's a sacrificial dagger, and that's
yeah,
kind
but
of
they
where.
sound like a bunch of assholes, so.
Well, yeah, usually devil worshippers are assholes.
But yeah, but that doesn't mean they actually like they're assholes in the sense where they don't know what they're talking about and they're pretending. You know.
It's not like the real world where it's just like idiots pretending to worship the devil. No, these guys like really do worship devils.
They're doing it.
And they get like, they get
Well, I've always wanted to kill a devil, so let's.
They
do
get benefits
this.
and stuff out of it. They get
Frequent flyer miles and stuff.
Yeah, they get frequent flyer miles and Devil of the Month Club, right?
Free neck pillows.
So we
all the
do.
good shit. They get a bottle of water when they walk in. No TSA pre-check. Fuck all that.
Drac, where's Drac right now?
He's eating a tomato.
Drac
he
is
under-
floating silently down a
He's
cellar.
eating a tomato like an apple, just for no reason.
So he's still at the top of the cellar stairs.
No, he's floating down.
So you guys hear. So right now, Drac, you're basically underneath the stairs because those stairs
Yeah.
go upwards, right? You guys hear something that sounds like small feet running down the stairs.
Oh fuck that! What? That is nonsense. This is haunted. Something's happening.
Probably somebody running down the stairs, get into that secret area. Everybody hide in there.
Oh. Uh-oh.
And then as I go down, while just floating without using my feet, I message telepathically to Ansi and say, "I'm going downstairs, but I think I heard something on the stairs above me."
Yeah, we heard that too.
You coming?
So
Yeah.
I'll go with Drac.
So you guys are in this room right now. No, you're.
No,
You're in
wait,
this-
because
you're-
I telepathically sent that to Ansi because he came over.
Yeah,
and I had the connection thing.
And I
Yeah,
look
and-
over at you all and I go, dude, don't go out there. There's somebody coming down the stairs. Go hide
Yeah.
in that
And so
secret
Drac,
cellar.
Drac is below the stairs, basically, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
someone is coming down the stairs, and so Freddy closes the door like most of the way, but leaves it cracked open, and he's peeking out, and he's like,
That's
"Someone's
John.
coming! Someone's coming!" And he's like, "It's a kid. It's
What do you mean it's a kid?
it's a little girl, like I don't know, like 8 or 10, or I don't know little kid ages.
She
But it's a
transparent?
kid." He just kind of whispers.
I don't know little kid ages. What the fuck?
Is she
That-
transparent? Was also the next sentence as well.
No, that's so that's Freddy. He's like, I don't know how old she is, like I don't know, 8 or 10 or something.
She could be 8 or 70. I don't know.
No, he's not yelling. He's whispering. It's a kid. I don't know, like maybe 8, 7, 10. I don't know kid ages. It's a little girl. He's whispering
Well-
that to you guys.
Small person.
Well, don't let him in here.
Could it be in like an Antsy? Like a little Antsy or something?
No, it's definitely a child. So he's looking through here, like he's looking down this. He can see through this. I don't know if you can see the angle I'm doing here, but from his view, he saw through here. He saw her run down. She ran into this room. I don't know what she did.
She ran into the north room.
Yeah, she ran in the north room.
Okay.
Here, you guys don't know this, but she went in this top left room, which is like a little kitchen area, and then she came running around again. Now she's running around down here, like playing. She runs in this room. Let me add just skipping around like a happy child. Just
Does she have an
You know.
identical twin?
She may. Well, not identical, but she has a twin brother. Why do you ask?
They both just stand there at the end of hallways. Yeah, see.
So she's just running around. She goes in here, you know, doesn't really do anything. Just kind of goes in here, and la 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 la. And she goes, and then she comes to the door, and she can't open it. It's like, And Freddy like turned around because he's kind of holding the door closed at this point. And
Yeah.
he looks at everyone. And he's like he gives a look like shrugging his head, like I don't know what to do, but he doesn't say anything. He's just like shrugs and like.
And
And
I
then
just
Can't
give him
be
like a
in
hand
the
motion, just like stay
secret
still.
setup.
You hear a little voice. Hello?
I mean, I could say something. I'm dressed like them, right? I'm saying this in the sending stone.
Say what? There's nobody
Yeah,
here
I
but
guess
us
I mean,
chickens.
sure. If you dress
think
like
that would
that,
work?
yeah, sure.
I mean, does she
Just
know
stay-
what a cultist is? Are they
just
hidden
stay
from her
quiet.
too? Who knows? All
Like
right.
that's why we stole that stuff, right?
She's a
Does
child. She'll
somebody
get
want to
bored
put
and
it
go
on?
away.
I don't know.
Yeah, you
You
guys-
deal with it. You deal with it, Nancy. And he moves, and he kind of gets scared. He moves, and he lets go of the door. The door opens.
So Freddy's
And I
scared of a
stand
little
there.
girl. Nice.
No, he's just like, because she's like pushing on the door, and he's like, he got nervous, so he's just like, oh, you deal with it, Nancy. And so she opens
was
the door.
little girl pushing too hard for him? Was that too
No.
much?
It wasn't.
Freddy
It
got
wasn't
nervous
too
'cause there was
hard.
a girl.
He got
Oh.
he got
And-
he got
and the
nervous.
freeze, you know.
He got nervous because she was like starting to vocalize, right? Like hello, who's here? Like is someone there?
Corporealize?
And he got nervous, like her talking would, bring guards. So he just backed up, and be like, I don't want guards to show up. So door opens, she walks in, she sees all you guys here, and she's just like a little kid. She's like, oh hey, and she seems super excited to see you, like all you guys, like, hey, how are you guys? Are you friend of my dad's?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we've been looking for him.
Oh really? I don't. I think he went somewhere. I think he'll be back later. It's just me and my brother and Nana here. She's upstairs. I came to grab a snack, and you guys are probably helping out for tomorrow, right? There's a big
I
party.
give her a high five. High five.
Yay!
Good job.
Woohoo!
How's it going?
Yay!
You say there's a big party tomorrow?
Uh-huh.
Well, I know there's a big party. What time exactly?
Oh, like nighttime.
A nighttime party.
Yeah,
That
for
sounds
Founders
like fun.
Day.
Oh, you dressing up?
It's a big feast. There's gonna be, we're gonna have two pavilions or two areas. There's gonna be an indoor pavilion with all the, the fancy people, and then there's gonna be an outside pavilion with some of the other people who need, like, maybe a little more help. My family is trying to help people in the city, and so they're, they're the poor people. Yeah, so they'll be in the outside pavilion, and there's going to be a huge feast and performers, and I'm so excited.
Sounds awesome. I can't
Yeah.
wait. Hey, can you, are you hungry? Where's the kitchen? Why don't you run to the kitchen and we're gonna make you some to eat.
Oh, I
Sounds great,
just
yeah.
grabbed some bread from there. I'm good. I just wanted a little snack.
Oh,
I was gonna go back upstairs and hey,
perfect. Yeah,
you guys-
do that. Hey, do that, and we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, right at the feast tomorrow.
hey, there's some places that I'm not allowed to go to in my own house, because they say that I'm not allowed to go there. But since you guys are here and you guys can like be there with me, you guys want to go some places in my house that's like I'm not allowed to go to?
Sure, let's go.
Yeah, this sounds like a
Show
fun
us.
game.
Yeah, play with us.
You want some cheese for your bread? I've got some cheese.
Oh, I do like cheese. It's like the same voice. You hear more small patterning footsteps,
Oh,
and let me go. I'll go and add their names here. So let's see. Damn it, where'd it go? Got too many tabs open. Terenzio and Elzernia? Elzerina. They haven't told you their names yet, but those are their names. All right, let me just go ahead. No, you're not a gloomy commoner. You are young
Sorry,
Terenzio.
I'm back.
No problem. I'm just adding names to these commoners. These are the two. So a second kid came up, and he's like, "Huh, I found you. Oh, and then he sees you guys, and he gets like kind of shy, like kind of nervous. He's like, oh, you got friends? You got friends, Elzerina? She's like, yeah, I made some friends, Terenzio. I was gonna show them around the house.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. You guys are playing hide and seek, right?
Oh, we play lots of games, but there's certain places in the house that we're not allowed to go to. But,
Yeah, but if you're hiding, you can hide anywhere, right?
But if you guys are here, if you guys are here,
Maybe you could. What room? Show me. Here, show me.
Well, there's 3 places where that we're forbidden to go to.
Ooh.
But now that we have friends with us, I think it might be okay. So one of them is our father's office. Another one is the wine cellar, and then the other one, which is the big one we're not allowed to go to, is the attic.
Interesting.
The attic, then.
Oh, you guys want to go to the
most interesting?
You guys want to go to the attic, huh? All right. Well, when we go upstairs, we gotta be real quiet because I think Nana fell asleep. She was watching us, but she's old and tired. And so Nana's asleep, and Mom and Dad, I think they're out looking for missing dragons. Which I don't know what they would do with dragons. I mean, they're so big, and what would they even do with the dragons? But they'll be back later. And Terenzio was like, well, I don't know. I don't know if we should go to the attic. We're not supposed to go up there.
Well, why don't we look in the wine cellar first?
Oh, the wine cellar. And so she kind of grabs her brother's hand, who's, he's like the little nervous one. She's the more,
Not nervous one.
Yeah, the not nervous one.
She's unnervous.
I touch my stone like, I just said the basement in the wine cellar. Maybe we can convince them to take us up if they can trust us.
Okay, so
everybody be on their good behavior.
The wine cellar, where is that? It is...
No more pissing in boots, Silent.
No, it's not me.
All right, so the wine cellar is kind of where Drac has started to go. And so we're gonna go there with Drac first, just for a few minutes before you guys get there.
Sure.
All right, let me go ahead and where the hell did it go? Okay. Oh, I don't think I fixed the setting on it yet. It's I think it was 256, right? Instead of 100. I should fix the scaling. All right. Activate the cellar. Okay. Okay, so this is the cellar. And where is the entrance? Okay, down to C26. Up to C5. Okay. All right, so Drac enters right here. Where the hell are you, Drac? Actually, I'll put you guys all on the board.
Yeah, I was about to say. Oh, there I am. Whoa, Jesus, I'm huge again. What the fuck?
I wish I knew how to fix that.
You just go to a token
hey,
setting.
let's not question it. It's fate. I'm meant to be a beast. Look at me. Look at me.
Beast mode activate.
Oh.
All right, so Drac, you're here. You come down the stairs. Everyone, you're just here so you can see what's going on. Shonda's not here.
Drac just floating around.
Uh-huh.
He's resting outside.
Yep.
So,
I-
Drac, you are floating down the stairs. You
Rest
come
of
down.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
No problem. So, Drac, you kind of come down here. I'll tell you what you see. So, the room that's directly in front of you, it says. Okay, so this is the cellar. The cellar is kept free of dust and cobwebs by servants. It is unsettlingly cold no matter what time of the year. Contains spare furniture, a laundry tub, and trunks full of old clothing. So yeah, the room you're in, it's kind of the main area of the cellar, and you just see like, some trunks and nothing too exciting. But there are other rooms down here.
Yeah. I will first turn left and see if there's anything interesting or unique over here that might pique my interest as someone who was maybe possibly in a cult-like friend group before. I'm trying to look for evidence.
Yeah, so you see a vault. So you turn, and right in front of you, facing south, is a vault door.
Oh.
It's made out of solid iron. It sports 3 different locks. With 3 different locks each.
You say sports or supports?
It says it has 3 locks. It says it sports 3 locks, but yeah, I'm just saying it has locks. It has 3 locks. I'll read it directly from the book.
Okay.
The door to this vault is made of solid iron and sports 3 different locks. So
Perfect.
sorry. Yes,
That's cool. It's funny.
Yeah, like I said, so 3 different locks, vault door, made of solid iron, and it's closed.
Perfect. We're gonna look at this, and then I'm going to, in my head, say to Ansi, Ansi, this is Drac. I have also found something for you to unlock, but it's got lots of locks on it, so it might take a second.
Well, I think we've got a little time, and we've also got some visitors with us.
Oh, I need to make the place cleaner. And I start prestidigitating the floor and pretending like I'm just here to clean.
Could you
Lady.
do you investigate anything else? You see some wine.
Nope.
You see some
My
wine.
brain was immediately told people are coming, so I'm gonna pretend like I was supposed to be here.
Yeah, you see some wine racks in the middle, and then in this far room you see some casks.
It's true, there is wine. But as much as I had 10 drinks supposedly last time when I was inebriated enough to do so, I think Drac is here on a mission from the Blackstaff. He's slightly focused today. So he'll take that when they leave with the people who came down, and then he might grab a couple, because he doesn't know anybody else is taking a couple for. So I'll be like, oh cool, I'll grab some wine for us.
Right?
But he'll wait till, after.
After.
I mean, it's free, right?
It's everything is free if nobody asked, but
yeah, free.
but I will wait until
Free
everybody
bar,
comes
dude.
down. Oh, wait till everyone comes down. Drac waits. Ta-da!
Right.
And then.
So you wait like maybe a minute or so.
Yeah.
And then you hear the kids' voices, and they kind of come down the stairs hand in hand, and then they're like, la da da, it's down here, you guys. And they're like, oh, I wasn't expecting someone else to be down here.
I'm just here to clean. And
Like,
I
okay.
show them the spell prestidigitation. I just clean off everything.
Okay. And so they're like, this is the wine cellar. And she's like, oh, don't go to that door. And then she goes over. They walk over here in this room. And they're like, it's so cold in this room. And see, as you enter there, you enter like the wine cellar area.
Yeah, I'll walk through the wine. I won't take any wine right now either, just in case the kids are watching me.
No, I mean they're big casks. I mean, if you walked by a bottle, you could probably pocket one, but not the casks.
Yeah.
So the east wall is lined with nearly 30 casks of wine. Uh, let's see. A faint draft comes from the. No, I don't read that. Um, so Remix and Ansi, you guys are in this room. You notice that it's really cold in this room, right? Um, and you feel a strange sense of foreboding here. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
You feel that, Ansi? It's weird in here.
Yeah. It's like Beshaba is breathing down the back of my neck. Stupid goddess. 13.
I did not see mine go.
Okay,
Yeah,
with a
yours disappeared.
13, you definitely feel like there's a breeze coming from the south. On the south wall, you notice there is a faded holy symbol of Seamorph. Silver chalice bearing a golden sun symbol is painted on the south wall.
Ooh, I'm scared to get near it. I've had bad experiences near paintings.
It's just a symbol. It's painted on the wall. It's not like anything crazy. But
hey, Terenzio, do you know what that symbol is?
Oh, it's the holy symbol for Seamorph.
That is
she's
amazing. You're really smart.
She's the goddess for our family that we follow.
Your
you're
family
allowed
has
to touch it.
Your family
Sorry.
has its own goddess? That's crazy.
No, not our goddess. Just that's the one our family worships. You know.
Oh. Crazy. Okay.
You know,
gotcha.
she's a nice god, I believe.
Can you go touch it? The symbol.
Yeah. He walks over the daughter or the sister.
I was talking Terenzio. Oh, but yeah, the sister.
So Terenzio, the boy, he was like, yeah. He looks at you. He doesn't respond because he's like kind of nervous, right? But she responds for him. She's just kind of used to responding for him. And she's like, yeah, I'll go touch it. And she walks over, and he just kind of like follows her because he is nervous and doesn't want to leave her side. And she walks over and she touches the wall a little bit. She's like, see, it's just a wall. Would anybody like to make anyone who is here and who is hearing what was said about Seamorph, would they like to make a religion roll?
Oh, I would love to.
Sure, I'll go ahead.
To know if they know who that is.
15.
It sounds familiar. And a 12, we'll see if that's familiar enough.
Sweet. So anyone with at least a 12 knows the following. Nice. Yeah, so if you have a 12, you know this about Seamorph. Goddess of nobility and divine right. Is not widely worshipped in Baldur's Gate, but her image looks out from the alcoves of weathered noble estates and from behind vines within patriarch gardens. Long ago, many nobles of Baldur's Gate worshipped Seamorph. Legend tells that her temple was a wonder to behold. Its nave decorated with crests of the most powerful ruling families of all of the time. Let's see, what else? So it is kind of like the god of rich people, I guess you could say.
Got it.
Let me see here.
Also, since I'm in this room, I would also can I make the perception check now?
I mean, hold on. Yes.
All right. Ooh, not that great.
No, you can't.
No. You don't notice it, but you do notice the what I had mentioned about the painting on the south wall.
What was it about the painting on the south wall?
The
Just
god.
that it's there. Just that it's
Or
a
goddess.
what is it? A
Symbol?
silver chalice bearing a golden sun symbol painted on the south wall. But there is a draft
I
in
would
this
like
room.
to
And not a beer, right?
investigate. I would like to investigate the painting.
All right. You can actually. So if you want to, go ahead and give me a perception roll specifically for investigating the painting.
Okay. That's a natural 20.
Okay. Not quite. Not enough, unfortunately. Just kidding. So yes, you
Sorry, I was
on the
looking
south
for a
wall, you
one.
go and you realize that there is a draft coming into this room. It is coming from beneath the wall. It's like there's a gap, and you feel that this gap is the bottom of a secret door.
Ooh. I like where this is going.
Can I try and find the door?
No, you already found the door.
Oh, I opened the door then.
So there's no handle to
But it-
pull it open.
But it's you like.
Investigate the.
I'm guessing
Let's investigate the
so-
door.
I'm guessing it's like a you push or you push to open.
You push it,
Or there's a
and
button.
you push it, and the wall grinds, and it opens, and it reveals this area, this room underneath, basically.
Hey, look
this
at
outlet.
that.
So you enter this area after pushing the door open, the secret door. Excuse me. And it says.
I say, found a secret room over here, guys, in the sending stones.
Crazy.
So let's see. So this is their secret vault, and you see on the corner, over to this area here, I guess, kind of in between these demon statues, I guess. There's a stack of 25-pound silver trade bars worth 25 gold each. And then at the back of the vault is a staircase that seems to descend.
So that's probably where we should head on. Okay. I'm gonna wait around for the rest. I'll just stand here. And I'll say, there's a staircase ascending down. We should probably go down on that. After you guys are done doing whatever you need to do in this room.
Freddy's like, hi. So, and he's talking to the kids. He's like, so, what is it down here that you wanted to show us? And she's like, oh, the wall and the wine, and it's cold in here. That's kind of fun. We're not allowed to go down here, so I figured that since you were here with us, it would be okay. Freddy's like, oh, okay. And he kind of walks. He walks through the secret door, and he's like, Silent. Well, where do you think that leads?
If I had to guess, wherever this chill is coming from.
Certain doom.
We're already in the cellar, and that goes down. I'm gonna go back. So Freddy kind of heads back, and he's like,
Freddy, wait.
And he's gonna look down the hallway, and he's like, what are you guys doing down there? Don't make me be the only one over here. I'm kind of nervous. Antsy, what are you doing?
I'm about to break into this door, right?
There is a vault. I didn't know if it was important.
So, Antsy, are you trying to break into that vault?
I was sending stoning. Yeah, I'm gonna come over here and talk to Drac. Oh, Drac, look what you found. That's a pretty hefty door there.
It's more than I can handle with my thieves' tools.
Oh, you want to try one of the locks? I'll try the other two. Or at first, let's take a quick look at it. Make sure there
Silent,
ain't any
wh-
traps or anything.
your detect magic was still active, right?
My detect magic is still active.
So when you walk down the stairs, right? Because they're standing on the. So when you first entered this area, kind of where Binks is standing right now.
Yeah.
And when you passed that area, when you passed, the vault, you felt magic emanating from that room.
Okay. From the room to the left.
The one,
Behind
the one
that
that's
door?
the one that, yeah, that one right there, the one that is just south of Drac.
Okay.
It's
I
just,
will
but you,
warn them then
What?
that there's heavy magic emanating from that room.
Cool.
New magic. Did you hear that, Drek?
We're doing it.
I'm gonna look over at the door. Is there anything I can see? Like, is there like a crack through the door, or is it? I mean, it is just solid iron, no ways to get through, no like small little wrought iron window or anything like that. You can't see into the room.
So, I mean, so there's 3 ways to get in the room. If you have all 3 of the keys, is one way, right? Because there's 3 locks that require keys, and these are regular keys, not weird magic keys like before.
Okay.
It's not a drow or a drider arm.
Nope, just a regular key.
Nice.
Probably made out of iron or something. So yeah, the one way you can get in it was the keys. There is a difficulty, and that you have to hit multiple times if you wanted to try to get in with thieves' tools. And then there is also an AC and a damage threshold. So
Well, I mean, could Binks turn into an animal small enough to crawl through that lock? The keyhole.
no, because it doesn't go straight through. You know what I mean? Like, you can't peek through the
Sure.
keyhole. Like, the keyhole doesn't have a hole on either side, basically.
Got it. Well, I mean, it kind of has to, right?
I mean, no, just the keyhole from on one side.
Okay.
Because it's a vault door.
Got it.
It's not a regular door.
Well, I mean, this is something we could look at. Is there something more pressing and concerning we need to deal with, though? This could be like a as we go kind of a deal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're here to try to find.
Silent found another passageway.
Yeah, there's some stairs that go deeper. Ansi,
I'm running a thievery, I guess. Sorry, Drek. We'll get in there maybe later.
Ansi, if you want to try to get in there, if you want to open the door real quick, just be quick, okay? Because we don't know when they're gonna get home.
Alright, Angie, did you?
Alright.
I heard you went over and tried one already, yeah? Upstairs?
A 13?
All right. That fails. And
Can I use my inspiration?
yeah,
2. 17.
that also fails.
The 17 fails? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'll just tell you, just because I don't like keeping secrets. This lock requires
Best
3.
DM ever.
It requires 3 consecutive DC 20.
Just kidding, Makina. Is that
And
other one?
Yeah, and they have to be 3 consecutive 20s, and any fail resets it.
Oh, wow.
There's also a damage threshold, which is probably easier than the unlock. But
No
if you have
way.
the keys,
No, Drac could give him the help action because he has thieves' tools as well and proficiency, so he could roll an advantage, and then I could guidance him every time. We can make it happen.
if that's what you guys would like to do, you can do that.
I'll let him try once with me. He can
Oh.
add.
Nat 20.
I'm no longer floating, but he has guidance in case he needs it.
Very
Alright,
nice.
so that's
Alright.
1.
So the first.
Is that 2 because of Nat
No.
20?
No, that's.
Hey,
Nice try, though.
you know.
Hey!
Yeah, how about for a second nat 20?
And a 2. Hey, 3
Oh
Nat
my
20,
God.
baby.
Holy shit!
Hey,
What
it's
the
time.
fuck?
We earned
Let's
it.
go.
We
Alright,
earned it. Hey,
So
cheers.
you somehow nat 20. I'm not sure how you got 3 advantages, but we'll let it slide this time.
He was
He
helping
was
him
helping
on
all
all of
3
them.
times, right?
I helped him on each one. We worked on each one together.
Oh yeah, I guess because they're all separate actions, huh?
Uh-huh.
It's
Each
and you're
one
not
is-
in,
Teamwork makes
and you're
the dream
combat.
work. Just let it happen, DM.
No,
Jesus.
it happens. It happens. It happens. It's just I was just trying to rationalize how it happened, and I get it. I get it.
Mhm.
So, yeah. So it took you a little bit, but all 3 unlock.
Yep.
This door opens, and
Voila.
you don't. So you open the door, and it seems completely empty. Give me an Arcana roll.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've
Island.
definitely got that. Yep.
That was almost another nat 20.
I'm gonna just cast guidance again on myself.
Yeah, you probably still have guidance, right? So you can just add a D4 to that, Nancy.
Sweet.
15's probably enough though. 17's even better. So there is, even though, so
Yes.
you're looking here and you don't see anything, but you feel the magic, kind of like how when Silent walked past it, he felt it too. You feel magic emanating from this room. You don't know what kind of magic it is, though.
This is a little out of my realm. I got magic. I know magic, but this isn't
Wait,
something
wait,
I've
it's
dealt with.
magic? Is it magic that's making it so we can't see it?
Maybe, or maybe it's an alarm in there that we don't know is. I don't know if we trigger it or what.
This type of stuff confuses me. I put my hand up and I cast Dispel Magic.
On
the room.
Yeah, whatever this magical amount of stuff that is emanating that I can't do anything about. I'm just gonna dispel whatever this magic is that's here. I don't know if that means I'm targeting some big high level magic or if I'm just targeting just a little itty bitty magic, but if there's multiple layers of it, I'm just targeting something. A magical effect within range.
So you cast it within the room, and
I choose one magical effect. Yeah.
Yes, and you feel it's so since so you guys definitely felt, you don't know what was in there. You felt some sort of something going on. When you cast the dispel magic, it, whatever that feeling was, whatever that magical trap was, becomes disabled. Now, the trap is disabled because there was a scary trap on that room. However, there's still nothing in there.
So the vault is empty, but there was a trap.
Yeah.
There's a trap for an
feel
empty
the magic
room.
is gone, right?
A really fucked up trap too, yeah. You
I'll
guys can
stick
walk
my
in there.
big
It's safe
toe
now.
in.
You go in there.
Curiosity,
But
what
the
is
trap,
the trap?
but the trap didn't pop, so it's not scary.
Yeah, no. The trap is gone. It's a regular room now. The trap basically is, you guys don't know this, but if you have
Well,
to,
we do now.
well, you guys don't know this, but the way the trap works, if you enter the vault without saying the secret passphrase, which is "gold is my shield," an intense blast of magical cold fills the room, and all creatures in the vault at that time must make a DC 16 con save and then take 8d8 damage, or 8d8 cold damage on a failed save, or half on a success.
So why did we avoid that again?
Because he dispelled magic and it
dispelled the trap,
and it removed the trap. But it's
Good
still an
idea.
empty. It's an, like, literally the room says false vault. It's a it's a false vault. Sorry to waste your time.
So it likely would have killed the children.
Yeah, in theory, that could have killed somebody for us to go, ah, shit, wrong door.
Exactly. It's a trap. And lucky the kids weren't there, because that's part of the reason why the kids aren't allowed to go down here.
Hey, Sean.
Anyway, so you guys open the door. There's nothing in there.
Hey, John.
Hey, we got a Joe.
Yeah, I've been here for a while. I just didn't know a good time to be like, hey, you guys because you guys were in the middle of stuff.
Did we
Alright.
fuck it up?
So I'm gonna give you a little bit of a recap here, Shandu. So the session started that you guys had woken up. The Black Staff knocked on your door. She had important news. She needed you to go investigate the Castellaners because she had. So basically, she had gotten the gold, but upon leaving, there was.
Oh yeah, Castellaners, that plot line. I forgot
Yes,
about
yes.
that.
Oh yeah, and I gave a whole intro reminding everyone of all the Castellaner plotline points, just like a good previously on. Anyway, you guys go to the Castellaners, and you guys go to scale the wall, and you rolled really badly, or Shandu rolled really badly, or I rolled really badly for Shandu, I guess. And you fell as you were trying to climb up the wall, and you fell down, and you're like, "Oh, I'm just gonna stay here." So everyone is inside the Castellaners' residence right now. You are outside.
You broke your hip and you pushed your life alert and it didn't work. So you're
Alec,
on
can you mute
medication.
yourself?
It's like I've fallen and I can't get up.
I heard maybe one, possibly two of the 17 mumbles that just came out of your mouth.
Oh, did something happen?
No, I just couldn't hear Tyler's.
Could
you hear me?
talking on the phone or something.
Oh, my bad. I just said you fell over and broke your hip and had to push your med alert button, but it didn't work.
Thank you.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Yeah.
So right now, Ansi, you are outside.
You should replace the batteries on those things.
I only said that because literally you fell over and disabled for the first part of our whole thing here. And I said it was because you were drunk, but I could have been wrong, so I don't know.
Well, why do you think he got the bad roll on climbing the rope?
I thought it was drunk. That's why I said.
Exactly.
Fuck me, I guess. Jesus.
What?
So so Freddy's gonna go ahead and he's gonna use this little thing. He's like, I should probably check on.
By
Sean
the
to
way,
make sure."
Shandu, you're my hero. I'm just saying.
All right, what did Sean do?
Why is he your hero? Huh?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Well, because he was drunk and passed out, and that was his superpower, apparently.
Oh, nice. That is.
I'm
true.
doing that. I've been doing that for like 28 weeks. No one said anything.
Oh no, we've acknowledged it. So Freddy, he's like, oh, we should check on Shandu, and he gets on his little earpiece. And he's like, hey Shandu, you okay? You done resting?
And it's just if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Ow, okay, singing makes it worse. Ow.
Agreed. Singing makes it worse.
My back.
I'm just gonna go open the front door for him. I'll be right back. And so Freddy runs upstairs. He's gonna let Shandu in. What do you guys do while Freddy runs back upstairs real quick?
I put cotton into my ear holes.
Wait, he doesn't know because it's coming through the
in
thing.
preparation.
All right, so
It's in your skull.
Tyler, can you roll for psychic damage? I think my armor is.
I have a potion against psychic resistance. So
No, as in for me, as in you're doing it to me. Do I have to do a wisdom saving throw on that?
What am I doing to you? I'm trying to not hear you. How is that psychic damage to you?
Joke. That was the joke. Never mind.
You hurt my feelings. Psychic damage.
My feel bad.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Emotional damage.
I didn't catch vicious
And you guys
mockery.
finally caught up to me. All right.
So the kids are gonna go and they're just kind of playing down here. They found some rocks and they're just throwing them around. Yay, rocks!
Throwing rocks, as they do.
Well, slightly less dangerous than going in those traps.
Anyways, I tell everyone else on the Sending Stone. So there's a secret room down here, and it has a staircase. We should probably descend it now.
I think you should tell me what's down there. I think that's the best case scenario here.
No, after you.
Freddy's like, hold on,
You're
I'm
much
getting Shandu.
smaller. Yeah, you're much
Yeah, well,
smaller
let's
than
send
me,
Shandu down
and I don't
first.
like tight spaces, so I'm gonna let you do you.
I think we should all go together. You know, safety in numbers is what Freddy says.
I agree.
He's like,
But
"Come on,
we'll
Shandu," and he
we'll
opens
send
the
Shandu
door.
first.
Shandu, do you enter the front door? He walked upstairs and he opened the front door for you.
No, I'm still lying down. Apparently my back's still broken. Nobody tried anything.
No, you're not broken. You just you did take
had
some
the wind
damage,
knocked
but
out of
you're
you.
not.
Yeah, I thought I fell and just landed on my back.
Yeah, no, you totally did. But you only
My
fell
neck-
Yeah,
20
that's what I'm
feet.
saying.
back.
Like,
My neck
did
and
anybody
my
get me
back.
up?
No, because they were all
Well, then
sitting
there
on
you
the
go.
top of a. They were all
I
sitting on the
can't enter
top
the
of a
door.
wall. I said that
I don't because I can't.
you fell further than when you fell out of that other tower.
He's
that
trying
one
to
time.
include you.
I know. I'm just saying, like, but is Freddy gonna pick Shandu up? Is not Freddy gonna do anything?
No, he opened the door and he's like, "Come on, Shandu."
Come on, short round.
Just, yeah, come on.
He's like,
Short
he's like,
Broken back.
he's like whispering because he's trying to be like, you know.
All right,
Right about it.
Shandu
He's like-
tries to get up with a broken back. I'm assuming Freddy's just watching.
You're not broken.
Oh,
You
never.
just-
No.
You just fell. You
Yeah.
just fell a little bit.
Well,
You just
I
fell.
tried.
You're old. You needed a minute to
Yeah,
recover.
I was about to
Yeah.
say, you fell, you're old, you're like, ow, ow, ow. Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
broken. Oh,
You-
wait,
Okay.
I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay. It was that
Yeah.
level. Okay. Got it. Yeah. No. I'm up
Yeah.
and I'm going. Okay.
You basically got a short rest, just laying there. But it was a new day, so you guys all got a long rest.
Fuck
By the
me
way,
for taking a moment.
He
I
took
guess.
damage though. He took 12 to. Wait.
yeah, he
Wait, hold
did.
on. Did you count
He took
that, or do I have
9.
to set?
No,
do I have to
no.
subtract,
Let's be honest. He took the damage after the fall, and then he took his quote unquote short rest and healed through it. So he's
Well,
fine. He's
no,
100%.
He took a little damage. The short rest wasn't.
Oh,
a
not
full
enough.
Short rest. It was like a short rest. Like
Not
it was.
sufficient.
It wasn't quite a full hour. He still is missing the damage, but he didn't lose that much damage, right? It was only
Yeah,
what?
because I got 31 out of
It was
37.
9.
so-
Yeah. Oh,
Nice.
It says 6.
Nice.
Either way,
Oh, he
you
did
guys.
nine.
Cool
he,
now.
he lets you
Shandu's in
in.
the
You
cellar
close the
with
door.
us.
You guys walk down the stairs. You guys are in this room now. So Shandu, you're here with us. He's like, "Come on, Shandu. There's a secret door that we found over here."
I'm just like, I just kind of stare and blink and be like, sure, great idea. Let's.
Okay, before we go down, should we toss one of these
then I-
wine
then I go
casks
into this
down
and
the
be like-
stairway?
Who the hell are
No,
these
let's
two?
just go.
Okay.
Why? So to make it slippery for us?
Noise? I don't know.
Why
Are
don't
you a
we
wizard,
drink one
mister?
of them down there? On the
What
way.
about traps?
Hold on. Wait.
So-
the one that-
Shandu, yeah,
I'll
you see,
lead the.
Yeah.
I'll lead the charge down.
you see 2 children. They're maybe 7 or
Yeah.
8 years old. A boy and a girl. And they're twins. They live in this house, and they brought the party down here to kind of show them one of the interesting places in their house.
That they're not
the
allowed to
wine
go
cellar.
to.
They're not. Yeah, there's certain places in their house they're not allowed to go to.
Mhm.
But since there's new friends with them, so they must be allowed now. There's stupid kid logic basically, and so they're like,
Okay.
yeah.
Best
check it out.
logic ever.
I
And then
turned
you-
to Ozed and oh,
There was
Sorry, go
a
ahead.
on the south wall. There was a secret found. There's a secret door, and so that's been opened. And yeah, so there's down in this secret room. There are stairs that go even further. Because right now you're in the cellar, right? You guys entered on the first floor. You went downstairs. So this is the cellar. There's a stairs that go even further down.
okay.
Now you're all caught up.
Yeah, I was gonna turn to Ozed and Drac and be like, "Are you hiring kids now? What is?" I fall to the ground for 45 to 53 minutes, and you guys are doing this. What?
The-
What's happening?
The kids are kind of nice. They showed us down here, and they seem kind of friendly.
I look at him and look like with a big creepy grin and smile and look at him and say, yes, the kids know. And then I just walk away.
The kids kind of came with
I'm
the house.
gonna.
And my goal is to creep him out as much as possible. Please let me roll something.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
you trying to creep
Either
up?
he has to roll something, or I want to roll something.
Yeah, I want to be.
What?
I'm trying to creep him out as much as possible. So by making
Currently
my
rolling
eyes as
something.
big as possible and just smiling and saying, "Yes, the kids know."
creepy.
And I walk away.
I mean, I
And,
think you
and, I,
should
and I
have
say
to
it,
roll
and it trails off as I walk away.
That's funny.
I want to tell those children to please stay away from that guy.
Yeah, yeah. And how? So, what do you
Yeah.
want me to roll?
Let me just see here.
Deception?
I'd say performance.
Intimidation?
Performance or
Yeah.
intimidation, yeah.
Roll
Performance
for
or intimidation
creepiness
works.
factor.
My
I have
guy
a I have
knows
a
your
+2 to
guy-
both, so I'll just do
Yeah.
ooh that one an 11.
So not too
Fitty-
creepy, but a little bit creepy.
a little bit critty, a little bit of
Yeah.
the creep.
Yeah,
Little-
I'd
little-
say performance because my guy knows your guy. We've been doing this for a while. I'm like, I haven't seen him do this yet.
We haven't been doing this that long though. This is like I've known
Yeah,
you
this is the
basically like
first
a
time.
week. Let's say it's a week, maybe a week and
yeah.
a half.
Yeah, it's like the first time I want to say in a week and a half that you've done this, but
At this point, you're looking at me and
Yeah.
you should roll the question at like, is that guy
Yeah.
on the level? Is he fucking crazy? What's happening?
is this some new level of OZ that I've never seen before? At least.
As he thinks
I don't
this,
know.
can I wink at him?
If he
Yeah.
does, I want to do like a wisdom saving throw or something.
Okay.
Please.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
I just
What
realized.
am I rolling against his wisdom saving throw?
I don't think you have to. You already did.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. I mean, a 10's not. That shouldn't save, right?
yeah, I'm
over
like
an
wigged out
11.
from all that from like a 10.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
like the 50th
that's-
session in a row that you've done an ability check instead of a saving throw as well.
Okay, all right, fine. I'll go back in here so I can tell
Got
the
him.
difference. Alrighty.
So if you open your character sheet, there's a little,
box on the
that
right,
says saving throws.
top right.
Oh, okay, here we go.
It's
Actually, I
been
think it's
there the
better.
entire time.
Oh,
Okay.
and it was the same number.
10 anyway, and the modifier was 5, so it would have been better. So
That's
I'd rather just done an ability check and just get 1.
That was hilarious. All right.
No, but you should just do it right. But
You
now
guys-
you at least know where it is. So that's
But I
fine.
didn't want to
Yeah.
succeed on that. That's the thing.
No, but that was the best possible outcome, I think,
It
for
was.
everything that just
Yeah.
happened.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue
He
that.
made
You're right.
That's fine.
You just shot our viewership up a notch. Like we just got an extra 3. We just got an extra 3 thumbs ups for you, bro. Like that was perfect.
Somewhere.
Hey, keep throwing yourself on that sword. Amazing. I love it.
Somewhere
Get
outside
after it.
Montreal, there's some dude screaming at the monitor going, no, there is a difference.
Here it
Sean,
is.
do the sacrifice. Let's do this. I love it.
I don't care if we got the same result, man. Do it right.
Lower, up, lower. Okay, here we go. All right, you guys go ahead and RP for a sec. I just realized that I
They have
needed
been?
to. I had some
I
maps
stumble
I
over
needed
to this.
download.
I stumble over to this giant cask over here, and I hit it with a knife, and see if I can open it so I can get some wine out of it.
Sean D wants to go over to these wine caskets while not making eye contact at OZ.
All right, you guys open up some wine caskets, and they're just wine casks.
No, I know that, but I want to
Yeah.
get the wine from the inside to get to the outside. For
You
me.
have a wine skin, so I guess you fill it up.
Oh, I was just gonna drink it straight from the cask, like a.
You can do
That's
that.
what Sean
Like
D's
a
doing.
You
heated-
do that too, or
Straw.
you have like a cup, like with your camping stuff, or are you just gonna like
No.
scoop it with your hands?
Oh wait, I don't think it was this character. No, I had a character where I had the horn. Remember the horn?
Yeah, I do.
I don't think it was this character though. No, but can I say that I have a horn?
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm gonna say that I have a horn on my
Boy.
belt that I take off to fill up. Aside from my sheepskin, but I have the horn so I can drink immediately, not to drink it eventually. So I fill my horn, and then I also fill my sheepskin, so that way I have some wine to go, and then I have some wine right now.
Nice.
And then I take the cask while it's still open and pouring alcohol all over the place, and I walk over to Shandu and I kind of point it at him. Like, hey, fucker, drink this.
Sean D's already drinking out of a wine casket. Wait, hold on.
That's
did I open
fine.
a wine
Then
He's like, I'm right there with you, buddy.
Then he's
Yeah,
getting
hold on,
then he's
let
getting
me-
bukkakied with fucking wine right now, and I'm just kind of like showering it on him.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Shandu is drinking out of. Wait, hold on. Did I open the wine casket?
Yeah.
I'm assuming so. Okay, then Shandu has been drinking out of a straw while Oza was doing all that.
You have a straw with you? Nice.
Yeah.
Is it metal? You better save the turtles.
I don't know. I want to flavor it as like ethereal ethereal like magic like construct. So it's like
Like
Shandu can
clockwork.
just, but just to make a straw to just get hammered.
All right, 1 second while you guys can keep talking. I'm gonna ignore you guys for a minute while I add these maps.
What else is new? Waka waka.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm enjoying getting drunk. Anybody else want to join us? Where's everybody else? Anybody else need their sheepskin filled?
We're kind of
Well,
on
I'm in
an
the other
important
room
mission
with-
right now, man. I got some wine for later.
Yeah.
Oh, well, fine. I wanted to shower you in some fucking a red blend. Why you gotta be such a bitch about it? Shit.
We can do it after. A
You can
rain
dump
check.
wine on me later.
Shandu is doing his like inner Winnie the Pooh, like with a jar of honey, but just with a big wine casket and a straw.
So you're stuck in it? I don't understand.
No, it's more like just holding it and then like tumbling over, going, "Oh bother."
I was about to say, you're just wearing the barrel like his shirt and no pants.
Are you shirt cocking it?
I don't think whoever got stuck in a jar of honey got stuck in Rabbit's hole. Wait, let me rephrase that.
Whoa.
Oh god.
Who's
Whoa. He got
Who's this
stuck in
rabbit you speak of?
It's like the
Bee-
first Winnie the Pooh story ever, where it's just like,
Bee
I'm
rabbit?
stuck in Rabbit's house.
Hey, Binks, you want to grab some of this silver here with me?
It was wrong the second I said it.
Sure.
You've been sitting here with all this. Can't just leave it. So I'm gonna grab a bar and hand it over to her because she's got the bags of holding
Nice.
and start doing like a one-man chain gang into her bag of holding.
Cool.
At this
All right.
point, I'm just laying on the ground, chugging a barrel of wine.
All right. Sorry for the delay, my friends. I just had to create a
Okay,
couple
I'm
new
wasted.
maps. So you guys head down the stairs, correct?
I may fall down some stairs. We'll see what happens. I'm just
Let me do
saying.
this.
I
Let me
think
do
I've
this.
annihilated almost an entire barrel to my face right now.
Nice.
I think I fell
Should we
over
do
and it just landed on my
rolls?
jaw.
Should we be doing Constitution rolls or something with all this drinking?
Yeah, we can. Why don't you guys can give me con rolls. Let me just add you to the map
Ability check or saving throw?
here.
Do
We're
you
gonna
know
do
the difference? Let's see.
Constitution
I do
Constitution
now, that's
saving
why I
throw. We're gonna do a Constitution saving throw for anybody who had more than one drink.
Hold on,
Oh,
guys.
okay. How
guys,
many? Because I'd had a lot more than one.
Oh,
Guys, do you
Oh.
see it? Do you see saving
the
throw?
two?
Do you see saving throw right there? Do you see
I
it?
Yeah,
see.
I do. Yeah, I do. Thank you for doing it.
I want to
finally.
make sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
good
want
job.
to make sure you see it. Okay.
Yeah,
And
no,
you're
it says
still
it now,
going.
so we know.
Yeah, and you're still
Wow.
going. Now I got
Why are you
6.
so big? Why are you so big?
It's
Because
such
he's
an
like
easy pick.
89% wine now.
That's his inflated
whatever.
ego from being so drunk.
It's called girth.
Imagine.
I
All right,
think.
let's see here. So you guys come downstairs, and let's see what do we see down here? Okay.
I'm gonna try and sell.
So
I think
you have gone down down the stairs, and you have found a secret temple beneath the Castellanter Villa. As you kind of enter this area, you notice the rooms are dimly lit by flickering candles placed in tall, slender wrought iron candlesticks. Ceilings in the rooms are about 10 feet high. Passages are 8 feet tall with 7-foot doorways. Currently, you don't see anybody. It seems unoccupied. So let's see. There's an underground stream somewhere. Okay, so you have entered the Hall of the Damned.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Features of this hall are readily apparent. In the middle of the hall,
He turned into somebody else now.
So in the middle of the hall, a spiral staircase descends 20 feet to the lower level. Let's see.
Auntie, I'm digging your getup right now. That's real nice.
Give
Old
me
mask, red. Yeah, dude. Red
Wow.
cultist.
give
I
me
like
a
that.
perception check.
Who,
Perception.
everybody or
What a-
somebody in particular?
Everybody.
Outfit.
Nice. Oh, that's a 13. I'll take it.
Okay.
I rolled a
Anybody
24.
anybody
3.
anybody above a 15
Wow.
hears.
So only me.
Here, let me take my headphones off. Hang on.
So anybody above a 15 hears the faint sound of chanting coming from the northwest.
Since I don't understand it, can I say who farted?
And none of us are in here, so we're all kind of in this area, like here, because this is kind of where the stairs come from, right? Or wait, let me see, where do the stairs come from? Oh, actually, it's these. Yeah, so you guys come down these stairs. These were the stairs you guys came down. So what you guys see basically as you come down these stairs, there's this stairway here, and then to the south, this kind of like this boxy area. These are 3 cells with iron banded wooden doors.
Ooh.
A small barred window is embedded in each door at the height of a human eye. The cell doors face a stone pillar. Hanging from a hook on the pillar is a ring of keys.
I don't really have any use for keys. It's up to you guys if you want them.
I'll grab them.
So these are like cells, kind of like prison cells, and those are the keys to these cell doors, basically. There's little windows so you can peek inside.
So I grab the keys.
I'll look inside of one of them. Do I
I was
see?
gonna say, I look at everybody else and I say, which cell you want me to open?
You open all the cells with the keys. They're all empty.
Oh, okay, never mind. Can we investigate all the cells?
Yeah, so you definitely get the feeling that when they do human sacrifices, this is kind of where they keep their
Ooh.
victims.
All right.
The meat.
This is where they
Sounds
keep
like
their
some
victims.
creepy stuff happens over here.
So,
Yeah. Where the creepy stuff happens.
Well, that's pretty cool. Let's and I'm just gonna kind of walking slowly, like solemnly through as if I belong.
All right.
Because I can't hear anything. You said they were around here somewhere. I'm gonna keep walking. You coming with
So
me?
you,
Yep.
as you go north,
I'm right behind him.
You can hear some faint chanting to the west.
Ooh. Single file. Get ready for action, everyone. Sounds like it might
look
be.
at the skulls. That's freaking cool over there on in the east.
I can't wait.
I think we should approach this stealthily.
Yeah, remember, this is a reconnaissance mission. We're not supposed to kill anybody.
Not kill anybody, but also stop
Darn
their
it,
plan.
Banks. I totally forgot about that. I was ready to pounce.
No, we just have to not kill the Lord. That's what I remember.
Maybe Auntie, dressed like them, can go over and
Don't kill the Lord.
sneak and see
She
what's
did.
happening.
She did say, "Don't attack the lords."
Hey,
or the
she
Lord and the
said
Lordy.
that, and specifically, I sheathed my sword because I have a combustible short sword.
But she
that
didn't say anything
emanates-
about,
No,
not
but she
killing.
said.
The underlings.
I know, but I still sheath my sword because it emanates light if I don't. So
Sure.
I sheath
there's
it now.
Yeah, there's candles. You see all the candles everywhere. So you got little specks of light everywhere. But yeah, as you guys come down this hallway, if you guys want to go ahead and give me stealth
Damn
checks,
it,
you can.
Banks.
Mine's at disadvantage.
Okay, well, good luck.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, mine was not so good.
19 good. 17 good.
And
8 is not
8
great.
was that great? No, I didn't think it would be.
8 was not great.
8 is great.
And then Ansi. That was
I'm not
a
even. I'm
dexterity
not
check.
stealthing.
Sean do.
I'm not gonna stealth because
Dex. Okay.
So,
It might be the same for him though.
Yeah, a dex ability
Yeah.
might be the same as a stealth. Like
For
if
a
you don't
saving
have a
throw, it would be +2.
Nope.
So,
A stealth check is a
Yeah, it-
skill on the skill
saving
sheet.
throw.
yeah, if you have
Oh.
stealth proficiency, it might be more than
No, I do not.
+1.
Yeah,
I
it might still be the same.
It's fine.
I got my wires crossed. I am sorry.
All right, I'll let you have the second roll.
Actually, I want to do the 8. Can I do the 8?
All right, you get the 8. So
Yay!
everyone except for so Mix and Shandu, and who else didn't
Ozed.
get it?
I didn't.
Ozed.
I don't think I did either.
You're not
I'm
as
not-
you're not
yeah,
as
not
stealthy as the rest of the guys. Everyone else is pretty stealthy, but you're like
Shandu was just rolling and tumbling like a somersault because he still has the wine cask.
so you guys are kind of like making a little bit of chit chat, I guess you could say, right? You guys are talking to each other. So as you guys kind of walk down
you
this
know you
hallway,
can talk in your heads, right?
yeah, they're just like, oh, it's so spooky, whatever. Or maybe their footsteps are too heavy. As you guys enter, or as you come through this hallway, you see this opening here, and it's kind of like a big open area. It's kind of like a balcony. You see these like these are what do you call it? So there's two crumbling balconies with stone railings that overlook the temple's ceremonial hall. So
we're
basically
above it.
there's a lower area. So you guys come up here, and then you hear something, and it's coming from the lower area to the west.
So underneath, like that bridge thing here, I see.
Yes, exactly.
Ooh,
Yeah,
sounds
and so
creepy.
this is like a gap, basically.
How far down is the?
I'm guessing we see people.
So it's kind of difficult. You hear some chanting in there, and because of the weird angle, you can't really see any people, but you know that there's probably at least one person because you hear something in this room down here.
At least one person.
Yeah, you can't see, you can't tell how many people are in there, but you can hear something.
Can I make a perception check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's another stairway heading down.
14.
Okay. With a 14, you don't really notice anything different.
Okay.
You can tell that there's someone over there, at least one person over there. Someone's chanting. You also notice that there's no in this room. There's not really any way to get down, like directly.
So we need to go to the spiral staircase.
Yeah, you would have to go back essentially.
There's another
if you look,
spiral staircase.
Yeah, if you look across the
do that.
way, like if you look down to the south, there's a staircase that goes down, and it just kind of leads from the lower area.
So let's go back to that staircase and go down.
Okay, so you go back to the Hall of the Damned.
Maybe we should have somebody stay up here in case things go tits up. They can at least give us some protection, maybe.
It's 20 feet to the area below from that balcony.
Okay, 20 feet from the balcony
let's
down.
Freddy wait.
Oh wait, you guys stood on the edge. They were crumbling. The floors collapsed. The balcony floors have weakened with age. Any medium or large creature that steps on the 5-foot square marked. Oh damn! You were right on the spot.
I'm not medium. I'm small.
Yeah.
No, Silent was.
Oh no, I didn't realize.
They're on. I have a different version of the map, and there's some like letters like C actually. So it's on one too. So okay. So I'm gonna need a dex
Come on,
save
come on.
from Silent and from Ozed.
Oh shit.
It's okay, guys. I rolled a 10.
Well, that,
I mean,
It's
a
only a
10
landmine,
means
don't worry.
average, right?
No, 10's not good. Do you?
10 is no. 10 is not good. Oh, I got a
How about
20.
a 20?
Is that a
That's
good?
twice
a
the
dirty,
number.
Okay, so
A
Oz,
dirty?
the floor starts crumbling beneath you, and you kind of just hop to like the stair.
And
To the
I
square
look at
next to it.
Silent and I say, "Fuck this," and I'm out. And
And
I
you, so
jump.
yeah, you don't fall. Silent, the floor is crumbling beneath you. You might have another roll.
I might have another roll, so I didn't fall yet.
And no shit
You're
roll.
gonna fall. You're falling. Are you? Do you want to use your inspiration? Is basically what I'm saying. To not fall. To try to fall.
I'd
You
rather
are-
use my inspiration. So
You-
I'm gonna missy step over back this way.
You're gonna
Oh,
miss.
nice.
Onto
I like
another weak
that.
point.
Free
Yeah.
action.
So
Not free
So-
action.
so think of it like this, right? You're making the deck save to not fall, to not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so the deck save means you move out of the way if you pass. If you don't,
Oh.
you're gonna fall. And so it would be difficult if you're gonna fall. It would be difficult to say you went up there because you're probably already below it, right?
In the
So,
not the
I could-
last session,
I
but
could
the
let
session
you-
before that. You let me as soon as I was gonna fall. You let me bonus action missy step to the other side. So that's basically what I'm thinking of doing right now.
So if you wanted to, because you're falling, because you like, so where were you? Where was your guy?
Like right as I was about to fall, like I was.
So yeah,
like,
you were here, right? And
I was like,
yeah, but you were here before. So
Yeah.
you've we're gonna say you fall. It's a 20-foot fall, but as you're below the level of the floor, you can misty step, but you can't misty step backwards because you're already below the floor. So if you wanted to like misty step to this side, I'll allow that.
oh, okay, then I'll do that. I'll do that then.
It's
Just
like
because,
in World of
'cause-
Warcraft when you're a mage and you jump off a cliff and you blink right before you hit the ground.
Basically, but yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
Just think about it, you can't go upwards because you kind of fell below the ground,
Yeah.
essentially, and it's
You
behind
can't
you.
see
or-
where you were going.
And
Yeah, but this way you were like
Yeah.
below it. You can see that ledge. You can blink there. So
Yeah.
I'll let that happen. So you
okay,
blink
so I'll do that.
because you were about to fall. Like you did fall. Like you fell, but you didn't hit the ground. Like after you were kind of, we'll say you were like
So
10 feet from the ground and teleported there.
yes. So I'm gonna be very careful from here on out, and I'm gonna look at the floor and make my way to these stairs.
Give me another stealth roll from that racket you just made.
Oh boy, disadvantage again.
Oh, Okay.
12.
all right. Thanks. All right. So what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna make my way over to these stairs, but I'm also gonna look at the floor and be careful.
All right. So you are heading toward the stairs. What is everyone else doing?
I'm
think this
laughing
might be
that Silent fell through the floor.
I'm probably
think
just
this
still
might be a-
drinking the wine.
Perfect time for Binks to change into something and she can crawl herself down there. Very, very sneaky like. I can just
Or
stand here. I look like
there's
them.
there's also stairs. There's the spiral staircase from when you guys first walked in here.
Yes.
So what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna stay here. I'll protect you guys. I can shoot a little long distance and I can always misty step myself down there if you guys need help.
I mean, I'll go first if I need to.
Drek can also shoot from pretty far away. So he'll just have to find a nice spot to angle down to wherever you guys go.
I just dash
Or-
across.
Wait, hold
Just
up.
watch your step.
Drek just
No, wait,
holds
you're
on.
fine.
His brain activates once more as his player remembers, I can just do this.
Hey, you've been flying this whole time.
No, I wasn't. I had the guidance earlier. So
Oh, right
I
on.
dropped concentration, so I have to cast it again. But I can cast it as many times as I want on myself for free. So
Right on.
I will just float up a little bit and then float across.
I think
Take me with you.
I don't Can I?
See, I think
Can I-
I moved the.
Can I take
I
this
didn't-
guy who looks remarkably like my once great good friend and float across with him?
Yeah, I'll let you take one guy.
Okay, I'll take Mix.
All right, Freddy's just gonna
Oh.
go down the stairs or down the spiral
my
staircase.
beanbags feel the same?
It's actually weird. One of them is bigger.
that tracks.
The other
Yeah.
one fully rescinded. It just went right up into your body. Apparently, it's just gone.
It's just one ball.
We call him all. His name's all Single Nut now.
Oh my goodness. All right, so
Uni Nut.
so are you guys going downstairs?
Yeah, I float over to here with Mix on me, and then once we get to like here, I float back down to the floor.
Yep. I'll
Drop
also go
him off,
downstairs.
and then I follow Silent down. I just
Okay.
give Silent like a good 10-15 feet.
And then the rest of you guys upstairs, are you guys gonna go back to the spiral staircase or what?
Like I said, I'm gonna chill here to make sure nobody needs any help getting out. So I'll just keep an eye out, since I
Alright.
can pretty much walk anywhere.
You're gonna keep an eye out. All right, let me go.
I'll
ahead
go
and-
wherever the action is. If I need to go upstairs, do that. I'm
Alright,
down.
So let me just go ahead and add you guys real quick. For some reason you're huge again. Never.
Hang on, gotta go fix my baby. She's trying to suffocate herself. Hang on, one moment.
Oh
Yo.
no.
Oh,
All right, so Freddy came downstairs this way, and then we'll say Binks. Shonda was still upstairs. Silent came down the stairs. Ansi was over here, and then Track, and then Remix or Mix. All right. Okay, so you guys go downstairs that way, and Freddy goes downstairs over here. The rest of you guys stayed upstairs. So let's see what Freddy sees. So to
Well, what did
the
Binks decide to do? I don't know who everybody's decided to do. I know I
Binks-
stayed up there, but
Binks, did
Oh,
you stay
man.
up there with half those guys, or did you go back with Freddy, or what'd you do?
I will be with Freddy at the stairs.
So you walked down the stairs with Freddy, and so as you guys come
I
down,
was just said he wanted to be in the action, so I assume he also went down the stairs.
Sorry, no, I'm back. I fixed her. She's not strangler herself. Yeah, I've removed the blanket from her mouth.
oh god,
She's fine now.
nice.
She didn't know. She's 9 months. She's like, she thought it was something else. She was like, oh, I'm eating a cookie. Like, nope, it's a blanket.
That's funny. Where was those? Did he stay upstairs, or did he come downstairs with Freddy?
I straight up said I was going where the action is, so you can kind of point me
Alright.
in that direction.
All right, you followed Freddy and Binks. So what they
What about
see,
Shandu?
Shandu, you can tell me what you do. But as that happens, or you can just move your guy wherever, or whatever. So
it rhymes with beep ranking.
So the east, he's still drinking. Got it. So yeah, to the east, there's like a family crypt. There's it's like sarcophagi. Um, there's deep recesses in the walls. 12 stone sarcophagi. Just seems kind of standard. Let's see.
kind of tombish.
Semi-toombish.
Hold on, I'm just reading. Okay. So yeah, so we don't enter, we just kind of look from outside.
Like just the tip, just for a
And
second.
Freddie says, "Oh, I get kind of a bad feeling about that area.
Same.
Give me an Arcana roll. Just 3 of us. Binks,
Yes,
Ozid,
sir.
and Freddy. We're gonna do an Arcana roll. Anything
No.
above an
No.
18. Let's
Oh,
see.
that is not above an 18.
Okay.
My bad.
No, 7
Nope.
for me.
My bad.
You feel something creepy from that room, but not enough to know what it is. And so Freddy's like,
Yeah, that room's creepy as fuck.
Let's get out of here. All right, we're gonna jump over to Silent and Drac. You guys come down the stairs, and from the stairway, I'm assuming you kind of peek around the corner, and you see a large ceremonial hall, 30-foot tall, high vaulted ceilings, 20-foot high balconies, row of flickering candles and iron candlesticks. A statue depicts a smiling bearded man of diabolical bent, with small horns protruding from its brow and cloven hooves instead of feet. Let's see, where is this? Oh wait, let me read this again. Rows of candlesticks from a pathway to a 30-foot tall. Okay, I skipped. That's why it didn't make sense. Okay, candlesticks form a pathway to a 30-foot tall stone statue at the west end of the hall. Okay, so that's this guy. Yeah, this big guy here. I don't know if you can see it from where you're standing. So, when you guys go around the corner, you'll be able to see that 30-foot tall statue of the smiling bearded man of diabolical bent with small horns protruding from his brow and cloven hooves instead of feet. And at the base of that statue's a bowl with flames in it. There are 3 cultists, only one of whom is making the sounds. 2 are sitting quietly next to him.
And we're still not allowed to attack them, though, right?
These are the cultists. They're not the lords.
Oh, well, but I thought we were not allowed to attack anyone.
I think we
We're
can
not allowed to
attack them.
kill the lords.
Yeah, we can't kill the lords, but we can attack people.
Just can't kill lords, can kill anyone else? That's what
Yeah.
you're saying? Because if
Yeah,
that's
so
the
there's
case, I'm game.
that is actually, yeah, so something you may not know because you joined a little bit later, but there's like official laws to Waterdeep, and the laws are different for lords. like murder is bad, but murdering a lord is super bad.
That sounds like real life too.
Yeah, it's pretty realistic. You know, it's the oligarchs. You know, if you go to you don't get in trouble for killing regular people, just the oligarchs.
Russia, USA, same thing, same.
Same
But,
piece.
yeah,
So there's 3 cultists around the corner.
We're allowed to kill some of them, just not all of them.
Just not the lords.
Just
Because
kill the cultists.
So did they have like a different health bar or something? How do I know? How do I differentiate?
They've got a special they have a special yellow bar that is
Okay.
that's called like the legal protection.
Gotcha.
Right? And so and that one's only defeated with money.
Oh, right. So you throw coins at them or what?
Basically. You throw lawyers at them, right? You throw lawyers at them.
Just hit him in the head with a roll of quarters, and you're like, "Okay, game on. Here we go."
You have to throw the roll of quarters at the lawyer, and then the lawyer goes and does it. All right, so the walls around the statues are covered by large tapestries that depict scenes of human debauchery, like behind. Never mind, I'm not gonna read that. Yes, so there are those 3 cultists chanting to the big devil statue.
So should we surprise attack them? And I'm asking Drac and Remix or Mix.
Drac and Mix, are you guys muted?
No, I'm just staying 10 to 15 feet behind Mr. Silent, and I'm following his lead.
I'm behind him.
And I was asking them.
Yeah, Freddy.
No, I didn't hear you. You're real quiet.
Freddy, Ozan, and Binks are also walking down this hallway.
I'll just say I'm just whispering. Should we attack them, or should we do this more stealthily?
We should
stealthily attack them.
We should stop what they're doing.
Yes.
First.
So we should ambush them.
Stop what they're doing.
How would we do that exactly?
I can cast silence around them.
That's a good idea. Let's do that.
That's actually funny.
Right. I don't see anybody though, so
Yeah. Let's go around the corner.
Yeah, let's get to like,
like-
what
Right here.
over here.
Ish.
All right, and I'll give him his space.
So you guys see Freddy as he comes around the door, like silent, like to the right. You see Freddy.
Yeah.
He's entered, and Freddy pulls out his crossbow.
And I'm going to cast.
Oh,
You know what? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll cast silence.
I got it.
He
Oh,
doesn't-
never mind. You already
mind.
did it.
Freddy has entered the chat with a fucking crossbow. It's like, holy shit.
I thought he had a crossbow. I don't see it. I guess maybe I never added it to his thing.
So just sneak around the corner and I cast silence on top of them.
So you guys can't hear their chanting anymore, and then they seem confused as they look at each other because they can't hear their chanting either. And they you see their lips move for a second, and they turn around and they look at you, and we're going to roll initiative.
I'm gonna hide behind Drac.
All right.
Yay, combat finally.
With
I roll
4
actually?
minutes to spare.
9
before we
minutes
end.
till 10, and we're like, let's fucking combat this shit.
All right, we got
Yeah, let's see what we can do in 9 minutes.
Yes.
You guys just
Oh.
gotta make sure that you don't actually hurt the lords.
Which one's the
Yeah,
door?
cultists aren't real people, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they might be the lords under the masks, right?
Well,
If they have
there's
a
no
way to find
possible
out.
way we could know that. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
unless we take their masks off.
These are just. These are
After
just,
If we
we
take
kill
the
them?
mask off,
No,
then
just
that
do it
gives
while
us
they're there.
it's a hurt cultist, a sad
Fucking
cultist, and a
10. Fucking
we're gonna say it
10?
was
Are
the
you
sad
kidding me?
cultist who was
Huh.
just initiative.
yeah. Yeah, and Freddy. Can't forget Freddy.
yeah, if we take out the mask, then we're culpable.
Why did Freddy roll with advantage?
Because he's a
'Cause he's the
champion
leader?
fighter.
Because
He's our leader, that's why.
He's a champion fighter. He gets advantage on. Wait, why does he? Is it because he's a champion fighter? It's something with his thing.
Do you have a weapon of warning?
No.
No.
What is it?
I don't know.
It is.
Does it matter right now? Who's first?
Remarkable athlete,
Oh, that's cool.
right? I think that's what it is. No? Yeah, advantage on initiative. Yeah, remarkable athlete. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah. So Ansi first. Ansi, you are upstairs.
I sure am.
It's kind of hard to see him at that angle.
Like, what's happening? Are we fighting? What are we doing?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Well,
You just-
shit.
You notice that they cast a spell of silence over them. It's like a bubble of blue magic.
Oh man, that chanting was pretty annoying. I'm gonna hold my action to see if anybody needs help and just sit there and wait. And if anybody looks like they're gonna start getting really hurt, I'll Misty step down there. So hold action.
All right, hold action. Silent, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna do this. And do I have any AOE's? It does not look like I do. I was thinking of maybe we can get them all, but nope, we can't. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just get in there and start attacking. Why not?
Okay.
Oh
Uh,
no,
I'll
we can't
target-
hear silent.
Nancy would think that was a good thing.
All right, and then what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna just attack. 'Cause I remember how squishy these guys are.
Oh yeah, these guys are.
That's a natural
aw,
20. I think he's
Uh,
just.
Is that your fucking fourth in that 20, dude? Damn, dude.
No, that was. No, I'm not. Nancy.
No. Ansi did
Oh.
3.
Anyways, this guy's probably just gonna die in overkill.
17. Yep, he died.
Can I transfer some of the damage over to the other
No.
next to him? Okay. So I just stabbed this guy straight in the heart, and he tries to scream, but he can't. And all that, and then I'll just see if I can intimidate, and then use that as my.
Pretty intimidating. You walked up and stabbed a guy in the heart. Yeah. Jeez. They definitely are. They're nervous
they
for sure.
And then I'll end my turn.
Yep.
Saving my
Shadow, you're
bonus
still
action.
upstairs. You
Yeah,
don't,
that's what I
you
was
don't
gonna
really
do,
have a
like-
good line of sight from this angle.
Yeah, so I'm like, how would I even get there?
You
No,
would
that's the
have,
first question we should be asking.
yeah, I mean, if you have like Misty Step, you could Misty Step down there.
Do I have a Misty Step? I think I do.
If you do, it's a second level spell bonus action.
Oh yeah, I got Misty Step. Yeah.
Or you could
Also
have like an
positive
item with like
mindset.
an ethereal step or something. I don't know if you do.
Sure. So you're gonna.
Where should I put it?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming you like walked maybe closer to the edge and then you Misty Step down. So just go ahead and put your character where they ended up.
With Freddy and Oz. Oh, right there.
I'll just say here. Is this good?
Yeah, just want to make sure. And I sit there just shaking the last of the cask for any drops of wine. And then it's just bone dry. And I go, poop. And just throw it and smash it, I guess. Actually, should I roll something to throw the wine casket?
Nope.
Okay,
Just-
yeah, throw it and
just
smash it. And then... Was Misty Step a bonus action, or was it just an action?
It is a bonus action and it is a leveled spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can do an action that is a cantrip.
All right, I wonder if I should. So wait, an action that's just a cantrip?
Because you used a spell slot, correct?
Got it. I just want to make sure I heard you correctly. All right, I will use Firebolt then at the one I have direct line of sight with.
Cool.
Oh, right there.
Sounds good. That hits.
Yeah, 12 does not hit.
It does hit.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not wearing
Well,
armor, so they're wearing
Okay.
robes.
They're naked.
So I'm just gonna. I want to go back a little bit and RP this attack. So I show up, drinking the wine, glass of the wine, shaking it out, just just getting upset. Throw it, and I shoot a firebolt at it. Miss that, and it hits this guy. I'm like, who's that fella?
The fellow you
Yeah,
just firebolted.
Yeah, the guy I just shot.
He looks pretty bloodied. Remix.
All right, I'm gonna run over here, and I will also throw a firebolt. This bitch.
At which guy?
One in the middle.
Okay. 14 hits.
Boom.
Yeah, 19.
19 damage.
Shit on shit. All right, well, he died.
He's dead, Jim. And I'm gonna run back around the corner. So I'm concentrating.
Sweet. Freddy is just gonna take a step to the side and
Get
point
him,
the guy
Muzzin.
to Ozed. He's like, oh, I forgot my crossbow at home.
Got my crossbow in my other pants.
Yeah, I forgot my crossbow at home, Ozed. You get him. Go ahead, Ozed. It's your turn.
You're on
He's
mute.
muted.
Sorry, I'm saying he's an awfully long ways away from me. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw. What
You
the fuck?
could
You could move
dash
closer first.
and then action surge.
No, you should save the action surge.
Yeah, but I thought I had a spear.
You should.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, you do. I see it in your inventory.
See, I don't. I see weapons, combustible.
here, it wasn't equipped,
You just
I just
added it.
added to the
Okay.
equipped. Yeah.
So okay, well I'm
Yeah,
gonna
have a longbow.
target this guy then, and I'm going to spear his ass,
Shandu, don't move.
and nothing happened. Why is it? Oh, there it goes.
All right. So you probably wanna move up, right?
No.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, like right here.
No.
Okay. So the
I thought
spear,
the distance was 65 feet.
it's 20, 60. So
Yeah, 60 foot.
Yeah. So 20 is regular, and then between 20 and 60 is at disadvantage.
Okay, well I can't get to 20 feet, right? So.
Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you can't get to 20 feet.
Yeah, so it doesn't make a difference.
5, 30, 30, 40, 40.
But yeah,
50.
I'll go
Well,
the
technically, this
distance.
is more than 60. You'd have to be here for 60.
Yeah.
10, 15,
No, move me my max distance then. Let's just do that.
Yeah, that's 60.
So I'd have been up to here.
All right,
No,
you want to
sorry.
do your second attack?
Well, yeah, let me move up first. Because it was 25 and you moved it up to. Yeah. So there you go. And then. Second attack, because I can actually technically pull back my spear.
Hey, that should work.
Ooh, there we go. That's a dirty 20, but it should hit,
Sweet.
right?
Yeah. How much damage do you do? Whatever it is, he's dead.
7.
Perfect.
And then so I'll RP it. So I look at him, I throw my first spear, it just barely misses, but lands on the ground next to him. And I kind of twist my wrist, and the whole spear just flies right back to me. And I look at him and I say, "You motherfucker." And I take my spear again, I chuck it one more time, and this time it hits him right in the collarbone. He falls over dead. And they go, "Yeah, you bastard." And the whole thing flies right back to me again. I kiss it, and I go, "Yes, love this fucking thing." And then I put it back on my back. And
So
I
yeah,
look around like, who's fucking next?
So the 3 cultists were just kind of there worshiping their devil god or whatever. Just get quickly annihilated.
Minding their own business.
They didn't even
Yeah.
hear it coming.
They're just praying, and all of a sudden they're in a silent spell, and
And they didn't even and we did it stealthily, so no one even heard.
exactly. So yeah, those guys all got
Oh
killed.
no,
You guys,
I wasn't
you guys
supposed to kill those guys. Oh
still
no.
down there.
I then
And
look at Freddy and I say, "Here, catch," and I throw him a light crossbow.
I giggle under my breath.
I'll have to remember. I thought he had one before, but yeah, it wasn't in his inventory, which is fine. I skipped my turn really, so Ozid could have a turn. So
I throw him a light crossbow.
let's see. Does he catch it? Let's see. He tries to catch it. Nope. He falls on the ground.
What about Binks'
That
turn?
was a cultist. Yeah.
Then
Why
Drac moves up to here and starts blasting.
Desecrating corpses.
So anyways, I started
So
blasting.
anyways, I start blasting.
So right after
Oh.
those bodies fall to the ground, the camera pans to the sky. All right. Well, good job, guys. You made it in. You dealt with a few cultists. The people
Good night,
who
everybody.
the people who are away from home are probably going to be home soon. But I hope you guys had fun.
Drac, we're gonna miss you, buddy.
I
Yeah,
know.
we'll miss you,
I,
Greg.
I tried to push as subtly as I could.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta push it a little bit because I do want to do as much as I can here.
Yeah,
right.
um,
No, that's all right. It doesn't mind.